Good evening, everyone. How's it going? What's going on? What's on the up and up? I know, Jake, I know it was supposed to be a party once again. And once again, your Pando has miserably failed. So I forget who redeemed it. I think it was either Joe Fest or Mr. Bubbles. It's okay. Okay, Mr. Bubbles. You can let me know if you would like me to do it the next time or if you want me to just redeem you those points. But I have so many balls being dropped these days. I just forget about the party. Honestly, I just forget about the party. I just don't think about it sometimes. And then I'm like, dum-de-dum, getting ready for stream. Oh my God. I was supposed to set up a party. So, Mr. Bubbles, you can tell me if you would like me to do it next time, or not next Friday, not on Friday, because Friday I'm actually doing a Trash Kitty stream, so it's not a good night for a party. But there's going to be either a bonus stream on Saturday, or you'll just get a refund. Okay, I'm so sorry. By the way, I just it slipped my mind. I'll give you those back right now. And I don't mean to start chat on a bummer. How's everyone doing? What's going on? What's on the up and up? Okay, rewards request. Okay, let's see here. Pando party, reject. Yeah. There we go. Perfect. Now those are all completed. Mr. Bubbles, it's okay. I'm actually rating Black Temple right now, so I'll do it when I am benched. Perfect. That works out splendid-erific then. Use the points so she can't save. Who said that? Hello, Venom. What's going on? What's on the up and up? Hello, Jake. I am so sorry. I am like literally the worst Pando that's ever walked this earth. You know what? Hashtag cancel Pando. You know, frankly, hashtag cancel Pando. Hello, Bootless Pit. How are you doing tonight? What's going on? What's on the up and up? I almost said hello to myself because I was a different font color in the chat. Thank you so much for the lurk, Clutch. Hello, Stanty. Hello, Gurf. Hello, Captain Giraffe. I'm doing great, Bootless Pit. How are you doing? I frankly just, your Pando here sometimes can't remember things, and then we get into one of these situations where I don't know anything. I thankfully get to go for a bang trim tomorrow, so that'll be very nice. I'm a real mess today, everyone. I was like, we're gonna play some Phantasy Star, and then I realized I gotta go get my Switch, and it's not plugged in here. It's over there. So I gotta get up and get it in a moment. So I'm just gonna sit here and talk with you all for a moment or two before I go get my Switch, because I am a disaster zone today. If you remember, Jake, that's so rude. But also, it's true. I don't remember anything. I don't know where my mind has gone these days. I'll tell you where it's gone. It's gone to playing video games. That's all I've been doing. It's all I do. So yeah, that's, real humbummer. It's true. I am absolutely playing, Phantasy Star. Where is her mind? Yeah, that's I love that Pixie song, by the way. Fantastic. Really, really good. And, frankly, yeah, out there in the water, see it swimming. Yeah, that's me. That's your Pando. I have no idea. Where is it? It's gone. It's gonzo. BRB, time to put little kids to bed. Okay, Venom, enjoy putting the kiddos to bed. Hennis, I heard a hardcore punk cover of that last year. It was really good. Yeah, I don't think I want a hardcore punk cover of that song. I think I like it as mellow can be. I think it's one of the reasons why I love it so much, because it's just so chill. I just love the chill. I love chill everything. Chill hop. Chill beats. Lo-fi, I don't know. That's how I roll, I guess, you know. Chill flicks and chill. Okay, that's not. It's this one. Ding. Ah, there we go. My eyeball feels a little better. Yeah, how are y'all doing? It's Wednesday. I drank some chocolate milk earlier today, and that was nice. I made some Greek turkey rice for dinner, so I ate that earlier. That was nice. I played some Final Fantasy 14. That was nice. I actually share a birthday with Black Francis. Okay. I will admit every day of the week too that I am not a music buff. Is Black Francis a member of the Pixies? Captain Giraffe got my booster today. Heck yeah, did Manitoba just let y'all do that now? Or does it just work out for you now? The lead singer, aka Frank Black. Oh, there we go. Stanty, I share a birthday with Emma Watson and Kim Il-sung. And Seth Rogen. I have no idea who I share a birthday with. And frankly, it's really easy to share a birthday with like a gajillion people. You know what I'm saying? They're everywhere. You know, isn't there like that mathematical thing? Like if there's like so many people in a room, someone's going to have a birthday with you or something like that. I forget what the statistic is. I don't remember what it is. But anyway, it's a cool statistic. I don't know. Something about birthdays and hi, Trickster Mix. How you doing? What's going on? What's on the up and up? Jake, people keep being born all the same time. What's the deal? Captain Giraffe, it was 6 months since my second shot at the end of the last month. Then you just procrastinated. Oh, right. The 6 month hullabaloo. I remember. Let's see. There's like share birthdays, people in the room. Here's the supreme Googling. This is supreme Googling you're witnessing. All right. It's a birthday paradox. Oh, right. In a room, it's called the birthday paradox. In a room of just 23 people, there's a 50-50 chance of at least 2 people having the same birthday. That's it. You just have to have 23 people in the same room to have a 50-50 chance of having at least 2 people have the same birthday. In a room of 75 people, that's just 75. There's 365 days in a year. But if you have a room of 75 people, there's a 99.9% chance of at least 2 people matching. Isn't that wild? The birthday problem, the birthday paradox. Isn't that a very interesting factoid? Enchilada, happy Wednesday, Pando. Hope it was a wonderful day. Sure the heck was. Trickster Mix just pre-ordered Final Fantasy VI. Heck yeah, the Pixel remaster, right? STNT, well, 23 is nearly twice of 12, which is the amount of months in the air. Kind of makes sense. Pixel thingy? Captain Giraffe, I have the same birthday as Mothy, though. You're special. It's true. You and Mothy hanging on the 27th. Hello, Queen Monica Plays. How you doing? What's going on? What's on the up and up? So great to see you. Tonight we're going to be playing some Phantasy Star. I just have to go and get my Switch, which I left over there. Because guess what? That's the direction of where I sleep. And that is where I had it last when I was playing Picross last night. Queen Monica, Infernex came out. It's amazing. Have you seen it? You've been good. I'm glad to hear that. Very, very glad. Picross squee. Me and Picross, we are, I'm obsessed with Picross. Actually, did y'all do your my Nintendo memories today? I saw a lot of all your Nintendo memories, but I thought it was very funny that Pokemon Picross, the first Picross game I got real into, was my number 3 game of all time on my 3DS. So that was fun. I was like, all right, Pokemon Picross. I loved Pokemon Picross. Stanty, 1,200 hours on the Wii U, about 300 or so on 3DS if I remember. I was flipped. We're flipperooed there. I spent so much time on my 3DS. Queen Monica, the only notable thing is I picked out my wedding dress. I'm wearing a black wedding dress. That's awesome. That's so neato torpedo. When are you getting married, Queen Monica? That's very cool. Also, a black wedding dress. That is so interesting. Are you having like a big to-do, or is it going to be just a small affair? September 4th. Oh my gosh, it's a day before my birthday. See? Events, the birthday paradox. It all comes together. It's a big to-do. Ooh, that's nice. Rex, the key to happiness is to place a hash brown inside the egg McGriddle. Throw on a little ketchup. Oh my goodness, Rex. I haven't had a McDonald's breakfast sandwich in at least 2 months. And you know what? That's upsetting. Because I love McDonald's breakfast. It's okay. Like, I talk about my love for chicken McNuggets. My love for McDonald's breakfast is like even higher. Like, I'm obsessed. Jake, that's a long time. I know, especially in my Pando eating McDonald's like all the time. Life. Queen Monica, my girl's dad wants to give us the best wedding ever. So far, we have a live band and karaoke. That is so cool. I love it. It's going to be at a big venue with like glass roofing, a glass ceiling, I suppose. Rex, good thing I don't live in the city. You'd be getting a McGriddle every day. McGriddles, okay, so McGriddles I could have too much of. They're a little intense. They're really good, but, you know, they're very extreme. Now, if I just have a plain old egg McMuff or a sausage McMuff, I could do one of those, like, every day. But McGriddles, no, that's a treat, though. It's a very good treat. I haven't had a McGriddle in a while, though. Like, a real long time. And now my mouth just watered a little thinking about a McGriddle. So great. We're killing it over here. Okay. Venom. Pando. Back. I can't tell because lighting. Is your shirt purple or pink? It's actually neither, Venom. It's just gray. It's a gray shirt. It's gray. It's gray. Queen Monica, it's a nice venue with a beach. We're having a ceremony on the beach, and then we go inside the hall to party. That's so cool. Queen Monica, your wedding sounds like it's going to be, like, really awesome. And I'm so happy that you're going to have, like, such a rad affair. That's so fun. It's, like, very cool. Rex, best nugget dip is hot mustard. Agree to disagree, but that is a fun thought. I think hot mustard's like the least one I would ever get. Queen Monica, here's the kicker. I'll be turning 42 on my honeymoon. Well then, Queen Monica, sounds like you have to have like a big old, like, kind of like a blowout birthday party on your honeymoon, right? Okay, you know, it's going to be so fun. It's going to be so fun because, you know, when you go out to a restaurant, you're like, oh, we're on our honeymoon. And sometimes you'll get like a free thing, or you're like, it's my birthday, and they'll give you a free cake or something like that. Well, now be really sweet to everyone you see on your honeymoon and be like, it's my honeymoon and my birthday. And everyone will be like, oh my God. And then they'll all give you free stuff. That's what I imagine. That's what I envision. But you just have to be a very nice person. And that's going to happen. Devon Danger, how you doing? What's going on? What's on the up and up? Hey there, howdy y'all. What's going on, Devon Danger? I hope you're doing real well. So great to see you, my friend. Howdy, partner. Queen Monica, I plan on packing edibles to enjoy my cruise to Bermuda. Bermuda? That's fun. I've never been to Bermuda. I've been to Mexico, which is a big country. So specifically, I've been to Cancun. And then I went to Cuba. Those are the 2 tropical destinations I have been to. But I've never been to Bermuda. Got a 6-day cruise scheduled. Nice. That sounds like rad news rhinos. Okay, just before I'm not going to forget. We're going to play some Phantasy Star tonight. It's Phantasy Star time. I need to go get my Switch because I have it over there. So just give me 2 shakes of a Pika's. I was going to say Pika's tail, but there's like 3 Pikas surrounding me right now. 2 shakes of 3 Pika's tails. I'll be back really soon, okay? This is going to be like not even a real BRB. It's just me grabbing my Switch and coming back, okay? And yes, you'll get your dance. What the heck, Phantasy? What is with the sigh? And Venom, I did say I was only gone for like 5 seconds. Just like 5 seconds. So I could grab my great and wonderful Switch, which I had forgotten over, Switch. We need the Switch to play on. Because if we're going to play Phantasy Star, gotta get the old Switch. Hello, Games and Broadcast. How are you doing tonight? What's going on? What's on the up and up? Oh, that's why in my face. Button. Yes. Yes. Sorry. Here we go. Now go over here onto the television set, please and thank you. Okay, this is gonna blare in your ears. Wish it remembered every time, but it doesn't. Parsecs are a measure of distance, not time. What? Right? Did you remember your water jar? That's the one thing I did remember, Captain Giraffe, because I was very thirsty. A very thirsty soul. Okay, but not in that sense. Okay, here we go. Okay. And I wrote down last night what we were doing last because I knew I was going to forget. Like I knew I was going to forget the party. But you can't blame a Pando. I barely remember my own name sometimes. Okay? So, hovercraft and Bortero with the lava. Got it. That's where we're going. That's what we're going to go get. Okay. You want to see Phantasy Star. There we go. Here it is. We're going to continue the game. Jake, a parsec is 3.26 light years. Wait, when was I talking about parsecs? Rex, I'm going to start investing. My first action is to bring the Mick Lobster to Western Canada. That McDonald's in Banff is going to waste. I think that McDonald's in Banff, I've been to that McDonald's in Banff multiple times. All right, Gothic. Jake, they use it incorrectly in the first Star Wars as a measure of time. You weren't. Venom just mentioned it. Oh, right. I see it. I missed it. Venom said 5 seconds in Canada is like the Kessel Run in 4.2 parsecs. Right. I see. I get it. I'm with you. Oh, I always know you're just joking around, but I had to understand where it was, what was happening, what we were talking about. But I got it. I missed a crucial element. Queen Monica, how do you like this game so far? I like it very well. It's very fun. It's very early. It came out in 1988. For the Sega Master System. It is very basic in a lot of respects, but I find it to be very delightful. Whoa, check out the shellfish. He's like a shrimp up to no good. Oh, wow, rude. You can't do that. Rex, best restaurant in Banff is Grizzly House. Their elk is to die for. I have never been there. I don't know if I want to eat elk, though. Garth, this is a pretty vibrant game for one so old. Yes, the Master System was kind of mind-blowing if you think about it. Queen Monica, there's a remake of this on the PlayStation 2, but it's in Japanese and there should be a patch that translates it to English. Interesting. Yes, this game, this is the Sega Ages remaster, so this is out on the Switch actually. I think this is probably, ooh, look at this ghoul. Check it out. How ghoulish. Yeah, I think I'm like consistently shocked by how like the kind of the modern tropes that are in this game. Some of the animation is gorgeous. Oh, wow. We never had this happen before. We had to fight a Marman in the lava. This is bad news bananas. Ooh, nice. Lots of money from that, though. Okay, we did it. We made it out of there. Whew. Okay, so first things first, I want to heal up my characters. So Noah, no. Venom. So Pando, now that you've had a full day to think about it, without spoilering, did the finale of Endwalker finally make you tear up? No. Like I said, I don't... The stuff that makes me tear up is not the stuff that I think makes everyone else tear up. Was there a bird dog that was getting to talk to his long dead owner again for the very first time in years and years and years? No. I don't think I love the Scions as much as everybody else. I think the only Scion that has the potential to make me tear up is Graha. The game made me really care about Graha. Enchilada. And Walker will not make her tear up. It's okay. Queen Monica, this was a very good game for a game on the Sega Master System. This system rivaled the original NES. It really did, and nobody had it. I feel like eternally blessed that my dad had this at his house, and so I got to play around with the Sega Master System growing up. Mr. Bubbles, just watched that Avatar episode where Uncle Iroh sings Little Soldier Boy and you teared up again. I've never seen Avatar, but Tataru, best Scion. I also don't really, like, Tataru's fine, but I don't have a real soft spot in my heart for her. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. I don't have a big soft spot in my heart for her. She's okay. Jake, would it make a difference if you learned that Moondog was run over in a parking lot? Moondog is a magical, sparkly dog. He cannot get hurt. Okay, Jake? Moondog is fine. Also, I have a Moondog of my own now, and I ride him everywhere. And then, oh my god, Pando, oh my god, Totaro makes you clothes. She cares about your glam. I mean, I do appreciate that she dresses me up very nicely, but... she's fine. It comes down to like Lalafels. I also don't really care about Lalafels all that much. I find them all to be like too cutesy. You know, they kind of have that little like kind of thing, and that's not, I don't know. Do you know what I mean by like the little like I'm cute, you know? But we're also, you see I scratched up my whole cheek doing that over and over. I don't know. Okay, so I'm actually supposed to be finding out where something is, and I always forget to pull up I almost wrote Phantasy Star. Phantasy Star walk through. There we go. Right here. Oh yes, 5.4. I think this is where we're at. Okay, perfect. Okay, we finished this. We fought the blue dragon. We got the amber eye. We went to Casbah. Okay, we do not need a Land Rover. Okay, we're in Bortevo. Okay, so we just gotta go and we gotta use a pile of rubble and find the hovercraft. Okay, there we go. So I think it's hither. Okay, search. You found the hovercraft. Haspy has restored it to working order. Perfect. Now we got the hovercraft. So how do I use it now? Okay, just select it from the inventory. Item. Let's drive around the hovercraft. Oh, right. I have to be in the water. I see. I can't just use a hovercraft on the ground. Pando. Got it. Hovercraft. There we go. Okay, I think I'm going east. Ooh, look at this cool thing. Yeah. How's the volume for you all, by the way? Seems good? Good. Happy to hear that. Okay, no hovercraft, please. Good. Happy to hear that. Okay, we're gonna go get free heals. Okay, then we're going to save the video game. I can't stop not wanting to hitting the trigger button, which is the save in Castlevania, because I hit it so many times during Castlevania to do save states. So I'm always ready to save state myself here, even though it's not what I'm doing. Oh yes, it's a chillier day. How is it for you over there in Winnipeg, Captain Giraffe? It's supposed to be minus 43 overnight. Man, y'all are not catching a break, are ya? That sucks. Man, I'm so sorry to hear that. So all my warm weather just hasn't been getting to you at all, huh? Look at this place. Okay, item. Enchilada, want warm? Come here. It's been like minus 7 to 8 here. Garf, it's been too warm here. I want my cold, miserable winters back. There seems to be something like, yeah, I would much rather have a regular cold winter than strange like +5 days in the middle of February. I don't like it. It makes me very uncomfortable. It did last week for a few days. Well, that's good. Devon Danger F, what happened? All right, we're gonna save just because I can. Look at this calm blue ocean, so beautiful. Okay, let's go talk to a bunch of people. Long ago, I saw a giant rock float through the sky. Garf, it's been 10-ish degrees for the past few weeks. Finally hit 0 again in the last couple days. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's minus 14 here today, so it's been definitely chilly today. Welcome to Draskow, a small town on the ocean. Seems all right. It does seem like a small town, that's for sure. Oops. There is a magic sword in a tower on a forgotten island. Oh, Devon Danger, just putting an F in chat in solidarity with my fellow freezing Pandistos. Pandistos, I love it. The top of the hill called Baia Malay is always hidden by clouds. Something must be up there. The windfish? Rex, see, a good investment would be bringing Coffee Crisp to the States. Rex, I think you have all the hot ideas. You could be rich. You're daring to have found your way here, even through the sea, even though the lanes are closed to ships. Yes, that's right. I am daring to find my way here, even though the lanes are closed to ships, indeed. Okay. Another day. Another dungeon. And ketchup chips. I don't know. I feel like if ketchup chips are going to be a big hit in America, they would have already been brought to America. Do you think? Right? What a jam this is. They don't. But I know like Lay's makes ketchup chips, and then Lay's is a giant like chip maker in America. You think that they would, you know, have tried it out. Or, you know, had the money folks on it to determine if it would be a good idea or not. I bet you are surprised to see a shop in a place like this. A gas shield is only 1,000 mesitas. Pretty cheap, huh? Will you buy one? Thanks. See you again. They don't, but that's because fries and gravy are definitely not something Americans are into. Whereas like just the idea, like not just poutine, but the idea of fries and gravy in general is foreign to your American pals. Maybe Wisconsin does. Garf, you're not missing out. Ketchup chips are divisive. Or, yeah, I'm not like... I have had some good ketchup chips in my time. Speaking of which, the President's Choice super loaded ketchup chips are pretty darn good. But I also, like, you know... I don't know. Actually, Garf, I've never I don't think I've ever met anyone who like hates ketchup chips. I heard that they sell gas shields here, but I don't know where the shop is. What a mess. Well, I just found it, dude. Just found the nest. Gurf. Oh, I hate ketchup chips. Well, there we go. I don't mind them, honestly. Welcome to our store. What can I help you with? Ah, I was pulling your leg. What's the matter? Can't you take a joke? I guess not. But you're in the minority. Yeah, if I was buying myself a bag of chips, I am not someone who will ever choose ketchup. I will always choose barbecue or salt. Salt and vinegar is my number one, or just plain salted. Like a nice salted Ripple. That's one of my very most favorite chips. But I'll never choose ketchup for myself. Fahennis, I swear I've seen King Behemoth spawn in Corythus Central Highlands more than I've seen this blasted bird drop in the dead ends. Oh no, do they not realize people have lives? Nobody has the time, the patience, nor the desire to farm the same dungeon over and over and over. I feel like this just MMO life though, Fahennis. I was playing World of Warcraft for like 16 years and the Ashes of Alar, the stupid Phoenix Mount, never ever dropped for me. Jake, plain Ripple, salt and Vinny, ketchup, barbecue are all good. Yeah, Jake, you know. Hey, Brownie 3174, thank you so much for following. Welcome to the Pando party. Woo, 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 woo. Ding. Pando pose. Fahennis, this isn't the first time I've farmed something exclusive to a duty. Yeah, gosh, that's, like, there's like, yeah, I don't know. I have farmed a gajillion spots in World of Warcraft to never ever see a single thing that I want. But at least one, the Plaguebringer set drops between 2 dungeons. Yeah. I've been there, my friend. It's a real humbummer. Okay, so back to Gothic. And back to Uzo. Brownie, real quick, just saying hi. Saving your channel for later, but I followed up because it looks interesting. Brownie, thank you so much. That's so kind. I understand you just got to run, and that's totally fine with me. But yeah, if you like JRPGs, Castlevania, and the like, you've come to the right place. But your old butt is going to bed. Hey. I'm 37, so I get it. If you're older than that, though, hey, sweet. we gather the old butts around here. But have a great night. Rest well, be safe, and we'll see you again soon. You'll be 37 this month? Nice! Wahoo! Then you found the right place. You feel 50? Well, that's funny, because I actually feel like I still feel like I am 18. Not in like maturity, but like I feel like I feel the same way I did when I was 18. So, Fantasy 2, the fight that drops the auspicious Kamui, the wolf mount, can be done in 2 minutes if done right. Hey, that's all right. Devon Danger, have y'all played the Lagrange point? Okay, the NES. What? Oh, thank you, Brownie. Blessed genes. But yes, thank you so much for following. I do appreciate it so much. Panda is young in heart. Yes, as I am surrounded by Pokemon all around me. Okay. What is it I'm looking for? I'm looking for... Oh, have you ever played Lagrange Point on the NES? No, I haven't. I haven't played a lot of NES. You know, I had an NES as a kid, but it was all Mario games, and and I played like a Tiny Toons game. Have a good night. Nice to meet you all. Nice to meet you too, Brownie. Rest well, be safe, and we'll see you around again soon. Thank you so much for the follow. It really means so much to me. Embarked. I love the sound of us just driving through the water here. Okay, disembark. All right, just hovercraft. Disembarked. Devon Danger, Lagrange Point, I recently found out about it. It's a Konami Japanese exclusive that is glorious. Kind of similar to Phantasy Star. Well, that sounds fun. I love all of this way this sounds. Wasn't there a JRPG lecture on Lagrange Point recently? You know, it really does sound super familiar. But your Pando is drunk on Pando Mystery, and I barely know what we did yesterday. Never mind. But you're right, it does sound super duper familiar. I'm just looking in my book here to see if I recall. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, Lagrange Point. 312? Of course it has a fan translation. Super beautiful NES game. Yes. Lagrange Point. Yes, we did read about Lagrange Point. Right. Yes, we did read about Lagrange Point. So I do know about Lagrange Point. And yes, I cannot wait to play that one day, Devon Danger, for sure. Okay, we're gonna go for the free heals. Love it. Fahenis, Final Fantasy 14 bucks so many MMO traditions, but they just decided to keep that particular tedium. I mean, they keep that particular tedium because they need you to keep wanting to come back and resubbing, you know what I mean? They need the carrot on the stick approach, like most MMOs have. It's like the main thing, the loot drop system. I think it's the real mechanic behind all the MMOs. Oh, is this Gothic right here? Can I just disembark super easy? Is this Gothic? Oh, I think it is because yes, if I go to this, yeah, the ship's on this side, right? Yeah. Okay, here we go. Oops. Uzo, that's where we're going. Not that I'm forgiving it for Hennis, but I just remember. I mean, I just, you know, think that's probably what's going on, right? Okay. Oops, didn't mean to go here. I mean, that's how burnout happens. I guess so. But I think they're hoping that, you know, you'll want to just keep doing that stuff with your friends. I don't know. I ain't the designer of the old RPGs, of the MMO. Like, all you're getting out of this farming right now are tomes. Right. Yeah, that's, I mean, I can see how it could be a bummer. For sure. Okie dokie. Is this gas? Is this the poison gas land? If half the stuff you do in the game, you don't get rewards for it. You just like it. Yeah, that's... I can see that. I've never actually, you know, I've never made it to a point in an MMO where I've had that sort of issue, you know? I usually just find myself not logging in just because I have too much other stuff to do, and then I just unsub, and then I start playing again later when I think about it. Phantasy, well then go level your crafters. Go back and farm your other stuff later. Take a break. Rex, did you hear the story of the guy who bicycled between France and England? Of course. Rest well, Phantasy. Have a great night, and we'll see you again soon, okay? This town is called Sapia. You are brave to penetrate the gas. Well, I had the gas shield, so... Rest well, Phantasy. Thank you for hanging out. Before Lassic came to power, even our town had plenty. Hi, I'm Miki. Do you like Sega games? Yeah, I do. Of course. Sega games are best. What if I told her no? I'm the head of this village. Because of the cloud of gas, we are cut off from other towns. We are therefore very poor. Will you donate 400 masatas? Thanks! According to our legends, the very shield Perseus used to overcome Medusa is buried on the small island in the middle of a lake. Okay, we gave them some money. That's nice of us. Instant game over. You know what? Let's save and find out what happens if we tell her we don't like it. I already gave you 400 masatas. Don't make me feel bad about it. Today I've been just doing all my scholar quests. Hey Ragnar the Red Gyarados, how you doing tonight? What's going on? What's on the up and up? And I finished all of the Heavensward and ARR quests, so now I'm on Stormblood Scholar quests, and I'm like very overwhelmed with how Scholar is so different. But yeah, I think aside from the fairy, I'm not super into the preventative sort of healing that a Scholar's all about, that I'm learning they're about, so. Hi, I'm Miki. Do you like Sega games? No. I can't believe it. If you don't like the game, why have you played so far? Okay. Scholar is weird, even among the other healers in game. Oops. I'm so sorry, sir. I already gave you your... But yeah, she did not turn into a boss battle, Captain Giraffe, very unfortunately. I've heard that the Palma is a beautiful planet. Is that true? I'd like to go visiting someday. There is a monk named Tajim in the mountains to the south of the lake. Could ya spare me a cup of cola? Don't be a fool. Oh, did I use up all my cola? Probably. Sorry, sir. Yeep. Okay. Nice. Okay. Poor guy got his hopes up for refreshing cola. I know, I'm just the worst. Cancel Pando, right? I'm just constantly just ruining things for folks. Okay, trying to find a little island over here. Aha. Okay, we're searching around here. But it has been fun to see all the Tomberry quests. Though I was doing the final one for Stormblood, or not the final one, a middle one for about Stormblood, and I died in the dungeon, and it was at the very end, and I was very upset about that, so so I have to go back and do that again. I think this is where I'm supposed to go and find a mirror shield. Okay, search around here, I think. Though I meant, wouldn't it be funny if, because the game kind of forgot that I actually learned this information because I went back into the place with the leader of the town, and he was like, I didn't give him his 400 Mesentas, and it forgot that I already had done that. Rex, I'll gladly trade Canadian Netflix for American Netflix. I think Canadian Netflix is totally normal and about the same as American Netflix now. I don't think there's a real difference anymore. There it is. Yeah, I honestly, I haven't really been reading a lot of the quests. I've just been kind of skimming them, Gurf. But I do like seeing all of the, Tomberries walk around. They're pretty good little buddies. Hey, Civil Rights 3 in every other game. Welcome on in, Raiders. What's going on? What's on the up and up? It's definitely a lot more on par than it was 7 or 8 years ago. It's so true. How is Minecraft Dungeons every other game? Hello, Civil Rights. Hello, every other game. How is Minecraft Dungeons? Did you have a great time? What's going on? What's on the up and up? Hello, Raiders. I am Pando. I stream a lot of JRPGs, and I'm a professor of JRPGs. Professor. And we're going to play through every JRPG ever. We're currently going through Phantasy Star. After that, we might revisit Final Fantasy VII here very soon. Additionally, on Fridays, we are playing Castlevania. However, it's Professor Pando. Just Professor Pando. And on Fridays, we're going through all the Castlevanias. We're currently on Simon's Quest. However, this Friday is a very special Friday because we're going to be on Trash Kitty 6's channel playing through our Ace Attorney playthrough. Every other game, Minecraft Dungeons is way more fun than it has any business being. How's Phantasy Star 1? I've only played 4. It sounds like everyone has only played 4. This one came out on the Master System back in 1988. It's we're playing the Sega Ages re-release. It is very, very good. Honestly, I think it's wonderful. I will fully admit right now that I have been using a guide to play through it just because I don't have, I don't want to get stuck and get lost and not know what I'm supposed to be doing every 5 minutes because games like this can be really rather obtuse and, well, we just don't have all the time in the world. And by guide, I haven't been using it to like learn how to do boss fights or anything. I'm just using it to find out where to go next. Okay. So we're gonna head back up here. No, it's not. It's one of those games where if I was playing it very legitimately, I would be sitting there like writing every little thing down that every townsperson tells you ever. And I just, you know, don't quite have the time for that if we're playing through every JRPG ever. We're doing it for our Castlevanias, but Trilanice, hello. 80s RPGs just have a much different mindset behind them with the way you're suspected to do it. Yeah, which, you know, totally fair. I love it. I just you know. And hey, Calandra Gamer, thank you so much for following. Welcome, welcome to the Pando Party. Woo, 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 woo. Ding. Cactuar pose. See, Cactuar. Hello, you're in my recommended channels. I'm playing a game I never finished. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, I probably would never finish this if I was, well, first of all, we're playing the Sega Ages version, which is an easier version. It has a mapping system, which, okay, so if you look right above my head here, this is actually live image from the screen here because we just cut it up so that you could all see it correctly. So when I'm in a dungeon, I actually don't have to map out the dungeon by my hand either. The game's doing it for me, which is, you know, huge. It makes a huge difference. You know how it goes. Yeah. So if you ever want to finish this game, I highly recommend playing the Sega Ages version. It provides a ton. It's on the Switch. We're playing on the Switch right now. So you could, you know, press the button. We're on the Switch. So if you want to have a great way to play this game, I would recommend this way. It's very cool. I wish Sega did this with way more of their stuff. Never heard of it. So Sega Ages is a special, so Sega's been re-releasing some of their very old stuff, like, you know, for the Master System. So like Alex the Kid, I know is one of them. I think Shinobi might be another one. I could be totally wrong there. And then, you know, Phantasy Star, they have like this little like series where they're going through and remastering and like kind of changing the difficulty levels or, you know, adding enhancements, whatever, and then re-releasing like some of their old stuff out there. So it's a really nice way to get your hands on some of this stuff, which might be really hard to or kind of obscure, you know what I'm saying? And Trilanice, I hope you're having a wonderful night. I don't think I gave you a proper hello. Yeah, 80s RPGs definitely expected you to just explore, right? They were definitely kind of like, what do you call it? Really trying to give you that D&D experience. Sagata Sanchiro! Okay, so we're going south from across the water and travel west. Okay. Calandra, a lot more of that old school vibe, make notes and maps, etc. Exactly. And whereas had I been a kid and I had like one game for like, you know, months and months and months and months, like that would be wonderful, right? Hey Shockwave, how you doing? What's going on? What's on the up and up? Okay, here we are. So see how the map above me has turned into now like an actual like little, oops, graph paper map. I always do this, press the wrong button. So I'm just saving since we're in this dungeon. And now we're gonna go dungeon exploring. So I don't use the guide for any of this stuff because I like exploring the dungeon myself. Right? Agreed. Ooh, a treasure chest. Do you want to open it? Yes. We got a cola. Sweet. I could do with a cola right about now, you know what I'm saying? Calandra Gamer, are you into JRPGs then? Venom, I cannot lie. I think this game would destroy me. How so, Venom? Honestly, when we're in the dungeon, I barely look at the actual maze. I just watch the map the whole time. Civil rights. Oh man, this dungeon feels like a Windows 95 screensaver. Yeah, I kind of haven't really thought about what it feels like to just stare at that. But I absolutely just stare at this. Calandra, Phantasy Star is one of your favorite series. You know, I actually, other than this one here, I've never played a Phantasy Star in my life. Despite the fact that I like to say I am, you know, a JRPG enthusiast, a professor of the JRPG, I just never got around to playing any of the Phantasy Stars, so I am very glad to finally be, you know, doing that. Trilany, did the original Phantasy Star have map dungeons? No, I think you had to map it out all by yourself. Calendra, I love my JRPGs. I grew up playing them. Yes, I grew up, so no one around me, you know, you kind of get into certain games that, you know, your parents, brother, sister, whatever kind of get into. And my family, they didn't really get into any RPG style games. But I was really into platformers. And then my best friend got Final Fantasy VIII for her birthday, and me and her played through that together. Along with the fact that I got it into Nintendo 64 after asking for it for months and months. And I got Zelda, Ocarina of Time, and finding that games can have stories made me really want to seek those out super big time. Did you own a Sega as a tinier Pando? Yes, my dad had a Master System and then he got a Genesis. At my mom's, we had an NES. But because we had the Master System, I mean, we had the Genesis at my dad's, I was like, I also want a Genesis at my mom's house. So that's what I asked for because that's what I knew. But the day I walked into Walmart and they had a demo station up for the Nintendo 64 was the first time I ever wanted something on my very own, like without parental influence. So bad. Like I begged for this thing for multiple Christmases, which would then change my whole life, because I got into Ocarina of Time and learned there's much more to games than just platformers and Mario Kart, which is what I was really into. And then I was like, wow. And then other people were like, well, if you love, you know, Zelda, you should really look into Final Fantasy. And it was, you know, done. And I was like, back when I was 15-ish, and now I'm 37. So yeah, the game that was on the kiosk was Super Mario 64. I would just defeat King Bob Bomb. You only had a 5-minute time limit on the kiosk. And if there was no kids there, I would just beat King Bob Bomb over and over and over and over and over. Rex, only a 330-kilometer round trip. Oh, there's a Mary Brown's just outside of Calgary. I think there's a lot of Mary Browns around Calgary. I know we have a lot of Mary Browns in Edmonton, Rex. So I thought Calgary would have a bunch of them too. Shockwave, I'm fine, Pandosy. How about them 3D-ish graphics, eh? Now you speaking Canadian lingo. Shockwave, Phantasy Star 4 alone is high up on your favorite games list. Calandra says PlayStation 4. Phantasy Star 4 is an absolute classic. I cannot wait to get to it. Shockwave, RPGs highly influenced your writing of stories and battles? That's awesome. Yeah. The old man, games, right? And then from there, like, I would only exclusively play like platformers and JRPGs. And then as the 360 era came out, I've like started to really delve into like Western games. And then I just got obsessed with just kind of all video games. Just all of them. Non-stop. Never stop playing a video game. And the dawn of the smaller independent video games. Oh, love it so much. Hi, Boss Dog. What's going on? What's on the up and up? So great to see you, my friend. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Okay, this way we go. Just looking for the treasure chests here. Can't stop, won't stop. Exactly. I've got a fever. And the only prescription is more video games. Rude! Oh, I hate that. When those chests explode, nothing makes me more upset. Oh, Captain Giraffe, thank you. I need that hydrate, something fierce. Boss Dog, I ate a giant bag of candy for dinner. Ooh, what kind of candy? I do have enough cowbell, it's true. Shockwave, but we run into a serpent. Yeah, well, we showed that serpent who was boss, and it was me, Pando. I'm the boss. Call me Shuri. Sweet, an automapper. I sure could have used that on my playthrough. Right? This is actually the, so Shuri, this is actually in the Sega Ages version that came out on the Switch. I think the Sega Ages series is also on PlayStation 4. I don't know about Xbox. I've honestly just thought that it makes perfect Switch games, so I never really looked into what other platforms they were on. However, it came on the Switch, in this remaster a few years ago, and it had great reviews, and I was like, well, this is my opportunity to finally play this game, so can't say I'm too upset about that. Boss Dog, all sorts, chocolate and gummies. Well, that sounds flippin' delicious. There's actually, I'm not a big candy person. You know, regulars around here will know I'm much more into salty snacks. But there is a brand of gummy candies called Sweet 16, and they have like assorted like candies, like the gummy worms and sour soothers and rings, and they're all really, really, really soft and really, really, really juicy. And like I can't eat too many of them because I quickly lose my sweet tooth very fast, but they are top quality content on the candy front, let me tell you what. Devon Danger, anybody play the Sega Ages version of this game but on PS2? I heard that there was a PlayStation 2 version of this game. Okay, over here. Oh, hello, serpent. Devon Danger, because it's totally different. They remade all the assets. Right, so it's like a full-on remake, right? It ain't no remaster. Oh, I hate it when that happens. Wow, just trick chess to ruin my life. Okay, Magic, Noah, Cure, Odin. Nice. And Magic, Noah, Cure, Noah. Okay, let's go. I just stare at the map the whole time. Because yes, it could get very disorienting and dizzyifying to stare at the actual screen. Oh my gosh. So rude. I'm so mad. Magic, Noah, Cure, Meow. Magic, Noah, Cure, Odin. Magic, Noah, Cure, Noah. Item, dungeon key. Use it. Ah, my young pupil Noah. You are preparing to face LASIK? Come, you must pass your final test. We will duel. Okay, so just against this guy. Oh, oops. Geez, I never thought about how I was gonna need Noah to do stuff here for me. Such as not dying. Magic, can you... Oh, you can't. Dang it. Okay. I wonder... Okay, I don't really want to redo the whole thing here. What if I just restart it? What if I do the whole dungeon myself here? Wrong button. Oh yes, this is what I want actually. Return to start menu. Oh, it just remembered I was... Oh! Did I see... Oh! Everyone's alive! How did that happen? Well... Okay, well we need to come back here with Noah having MP, so that's fine. It's weird that Noah's alive though. That seems like a bug. But whatever. Devon Danger. Nothing beats this 8-bit charm, though. This game has incredible versions for a game of its era. Visuals for a game of its era. Agreed. And look at this Amundsen. He seems like bad news, hey? He's not too bad, though. Okay, so what I've learned is we need Noah to do a big battle against a wizard duel. And I cannot have him just waste all of his money on, or waste all of his, MP trying to help me. Oh, I see. I've seen these secret doors before and I didn't realize what they were all about. How fun. Titanium sword. Is that better than what I've got? Well, let's look. Let's look at this menu here. Weapon list. Titanium sword. It is not better than the lightsaber, but it is... Oh, it's not better than the ceramic sword either. Okay, so you know what? Whatever to the titanium sword. We don't need it. We can at least sell it, though. Devon Danger. Interestingly, Megami Tensei also utilizes this 3D dungeon crawler design on NES. Yes, they also use it for like Persona, for the original Persona as well. Look at that, just walking through walls like it's our dang job. We're killing it. Okay, now there's another secret door. Not here, but then in the next zone. Okay, let's go. Oh, oops, I lost that treasure chest. Oh well. I said no when I meant yes. But oh well. Another day, another dollar. Trilanice. I'm wondering if the 3D dungeon style like this finally went out of style. I think like people, like some game series liked it for a long time. It's almost like, you know, like Final Fantasy came out and blew the world away or changed kind of everything, right? And it didn't have dungeon style like this, so it's almost like they just kind of were, you know, coexisting maybe together. But yeah, it might have been around the PlayStation era that like the final ones came out. I'm sure there's some indie games though that are totally utilizing this. Wow, 3,000 Misatas. Hello. We're in the money. We're in the money. Oh, see you later, red slime. Griffith kind of limped on, and there has always been Japanese wizardry clones continuing on. That's true. Trilanice. I would say Dragon Quest probably had a bigger influence for a while just because it hit the Japanese market way harder. Yes, of course. Sorry. I mean, the same sort of style, though, right? Like Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy both had a very similar dungeon crawling, like, you know, idea where you're walking around a map a la, you know, over the head isometric kind of stuff, whereas you know, those were also like around the same time, right? So Devon Danger, yeah, Final Fantasy definitely seemed to reformat the RPG design doc across most JRPGs. Yes, it was, you know, you're right, it was definitely actually Dragon Quest that changed everything. But those two games kind of being around the same time, just goes to show that. Sorry, I'm like, what am I doing? Hovercraft. That these were already kind of like not the main kind of games, like this dungeon crawler style, right? Okay, Noah does actually. Are we still grinding in the desert? No, Jared, we're not. We're actually trying to go fight a wizard, and I messed up. I accidentally used up all my wizard's MP before going in, and thus we couldn't do the wizard duel. Literally, like right before the wizard duel, I had my wizard heal everyone and use up all of his MP, and then we were without. So now we're going back in, and we're not going to do that this time. We're just going to go straight for the wizard and fight him, and it's going to be glorious. Hovercraft. Devon Danger, because Dragon Quest doesn't have the first-person dungeon crawling, right? Just the battle screen. Exactly. Okay, let me look here. I just want to see. Is that wood cane? Oh, that is for our little buddy. Okay, perfect. Do, 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 do. Equip to Noah. Perfect. I could go for some dessert, right? Me too. Hello, Nekomichi. How you doing tonight? Okay, okay. I want to save the game. It's been a little while. Okay, now we're going to go fight a wizard. Once we get rid of Amundsen here. Whipped cream on my dessert, please. I could, I could have like a pie or something right now. That'd be really nice. Nekomichi, I forget, is this the second or third planet? Well, we've been back and forth between a lot of between the two planets, but we're currently on the second planet. Oh, desert. Sorry, you want whipped cream on your desert, not your dessert. My apologies. Okay, here we go. Time to go fight a wizard. Wizard dueling time. Oh, rude. And it hurt the guy I didn't want it to hurt. Okay, Meow is going to do the healing because... if y'all could have some dessert right this very minute, like you could say it out loud and it would appear directly in front of you right now, what would you request? Shuri, a pouting chaumière? What is that? Captain Giraffe, a peanut butter cup blizzard. Oh, that sounds heckin' good. Farath, a cinnamon pie. Oh my gosh. Oh, yes. Oh, I would get a, yeah. Your panda would probably pick a pie too. A nice, like, blueberry pie with, like, a scoop of ice cream on the side. Hello. Shuri, it's a sort of cake baked into maple syrup. Oh, that sounds real nice. Devon Danger, I do have a cache of B&J pistachio ice cream in the freezer. So if you could wish on a star and just have literally any dessert in front of you right now, you would just take the ice cream that's currently in your freezer? Which, hey, totally fair. Nekomichi, I had a s'mores pie earlier. That sounds very nice. Yeah, I'd probably go for a nice warm piece of blueberry pie with a scoop of just the smoothest, creamiest vanilla ice cream on the side. The ice cream sounds divine, Pando. Oh, haven't had it's winter, so I still will very happily eat ice cream in the winter. I'm not weird about it, but I just don't think about it nearly as much as I do in the summer. In the summer, I want ice cream almost literally every day, so I become a real whiny butt about it too. I'm just like, what if I just ate ice cream today instead of literally doing anything else? Devon Danger, I actually haven't tried it yet, but Ben & Jerry's hasn't failed you thus far. I was actually, I was in the grocery store on Saturday, specifically picking up snacks. And I was like, I'm going to get an ice cream snack. And I was very shocked because Ben & Jerry's is never on sale. So I never get it because it's way too much money for a little baby pint, in my humble opinion. But they had Ben & Jerry pints on mega sale. They were like 50% off. They were $2.99. And I was like, well, I'm going to get the s'mores one. And it was very, very delicious. Does Party Chew have a lay on? Yes, Party Chew. I put a lay on Party Chew during the last Pando party, and I forgot to take it off of him, and it's just his now. Okay, Dungeon Key. Devon Danger, apple pie Ella mode sounds super dope right now though, or good brownie Ella mode. Oh my gosh. So like I said, I'm not like super deep into like sweets and stuff, but there was a restaurant that had a white chocolate brownie dessert, and it was a warm white chocolate brownie, and it was just scooped with ice cream on top, and it was just like, oh, like I'm thinking about it right now, and I'm like, oh yes, a blondie. It's a nice warm one. Oh, flip. I was just like, ugh. Longren, you should try an apple cranberry pie with vanilla ice cream. I love pie so much. I love it. And that sounds incredible, Longren. I always talk about how much I love pie and I never eat it enough. And there's like some good pie shops like within like very close driving distance to me. I really should partake. I should go get myself a pie one day and just be like, what? Yeah, what? I got a pie. Okay, so I'm going to have Meow here, Noah, because Noah's about to go into his wizard duel here. So we're going to go, oops, wrong button every time. Save. We're going to save right in front of the wizard duel. You can't see the wizard, but I know he's there. Nekomichi, so Party Chew is a cat. Once he gets something, it's forever his and good luck getting it back. Yeah, exactly, Nekomichi. Devon Danger, I've had a frozen pie in my fridge for too long, just crying to be baked. The closest thing I've had to a pie is I make a really stinking good quiche, a quick quiche. My secret is I just use a pre-made pie crust, but other than that, my quiche, and I have a pie crust waiting for me to make a delicious quiche here soon, and now I really want to make a quiche. Okay, so here we go. Noah now has magic on him, so we will start with the protection. Okay, now you're gonna throw out some fire, I guess. Oh yeah, that's the way to go. Magic, fire. Oh yeah, this guy's going down. This wizard duel is going. Calandra, I see a Snorlax, my favorite Pokemon. Check it out. If you go to here, you can see all of my buddies. And we got the this is a Pikachu's eating too many chicken nuggets. We got Snorlax here who's just snoozing. We've got Murloc. We've got Party Chew. We've got Cactuar, who is, you know, a stream mascot. Here's the official stream mascot. It's Gamer Chew, and he is not someone to be trifled with. We have not one, but two, the terrible Tomberry twins. Although I normally have this Tomberry here squished more into frame, but I forgot to set things up for stream correctly this evening. Yeah, and there's lots of good stuff here. Lots of good buddies. Slow to the party. I see Phantasy Star, and I'm confused because this is not the Space Age shooting game I know. Slow to the party. I don't think Phantasy Star is a Space Age shooting game at all. Gamer Chew has been banned from online gaming. Yes, he has had angry gamer moments. Absolutely. Keisha's good. Specs, my favorite pie is pizza. Hey Specs, how are you doing tonight? What's going on? What's on the up and up? Phantasy Star Online. Right, Phantasy Star Online, you mean for the Dreamcast? We're all the way back here on the Sega Master System, slow to the party. Ages ago. Devon Danger, I miss quiche. I haven't had any since I became veg, though I'm sure just thinking about it will a vegan quiche into existence in the near future. Yes, I think they definitely absolutely have vegan quiche for sure. Hey Space Goat, how are you doing tonight? What's going on? What's on the up and up? I'm doing great. How are you? Kalandra, I've never played Phantasy Star Online. I know nothing about it. So Phantasy Star Online, I read a lot about back in my game magazine reading days. And people were obsessed with it, but I lived in the middle of nowhere where I had only dial-up internet. There was no way I was ever going to be able to play Phantasy Star Online. Never mind the fact that I didn't have Dreamcast. And even when I had a GameCube and they released it there, I didn't have anything but dial-up, so I couldn't play any online games. So, you know, that was always a bit of a bummer. Okay, this guy's almost dead, so we're going to just end it. Well, they do have like egg mixtures that are not real egg. They're kind of expensive right now. They're definitely on the very higher side of the vegan food line, but they're pretty cool. But yeah, Phantasy Star Online, I think, I'm not, you know, I can remember screenshots of it, but I've never checked it out myself. Space Goat. I'm good. My production was a success. And I spent the day working on a new marketing campaign. You're enjoying your restful evening. I'm so happy to hear that. Devon Danger. Dreamcast did use a 56K dial-up. Didn't even have that, Devon Danger. Slow to the party. I hear the quiches are an exact science, but they're very, very fun. Calandra. Oh, dial-up. I had to use that for a number of years. Yeah, I remembered it for I used it for a very, very, very long time because I lived like where everyone else in the town had I had a DSL. I had nothing. Captain Jeff, what happened there? I said your name because I was reading it while I was reading someone else's message. So it was just me reading the wrong name. You have become much stronger. You are well prepared. I'll give you a Frad mantle. As a gift, it protects you from danger. Great. I love a Frad mantle. So pretty much I think I want to go, Okay, it's Noah's best armor. Okay, right, we have a thingy now. Devon Danger. Dial-up was pretty miserable. It was very nice to move past that. Yeah, I didn't actually get to move past that until I was 23, so it was something important to me for sure. Okay, so item, we got our new Fred mantle. Equip on Noah. There we go, perfect. Nekomichi, oh dang, we're getting final equipment already, and the vote isn't up for the next game. So Nekomichi, I've talked about this previously, but things are going to be just a little bit different at the Pando party here for the next little while, because we are coming in hot to my 2-year streamiversary. I am kind of holding off because we're going to be playing Final Fantasy VII starting around then. As my replay because Final Fantasy VII is the very first game I ever streamed, and then since my 2-year streamiversary is April 1st, I want to start up Final Fantasy VII then for that big old excitement, right? That big old good times, as my first replay of any game on stream. That being said, there's probably going to be a short little overlap in the middle. So I'm probably might just do kind of a smorgasbord, like kind of, there's probably a lot of bits and bobs that I've played on stream and never finished here and there that I might like, check out. I don't quite know what we're doing yet. So things are going to be a little wonky on the game front, but then once Final Fantasy VII comes out, we'll play that, and then we're back to our regular vote on all of the RPGs that are coming to you hot. So Kalandra, I played WoW for a year on dial-up. Can't remember how I put up with it. Yeah, I never got to play WoW until I was at a dial-up land. Devon Danger, but hey, at least there are fewer distractions to keep you from those hot JRPGs coming out. It's true. Okay, so right, magic, let's get out of here. Noah, can you exit us? Okay, let's get out of here. Let's heal everyone up. Because who doesn't like a good heal? Item, hovercraft. Do you love like just going in and choosing your hovercraft every time? Because I do. Unless you just spent more time waiting for dial-up to load your favorite websites. No, I didn't hang out on the internet a lot at that point in time. I like hung out on ICQ to talk to like my real life friends. But then I was mostly playing video games. Nice. Let's just get everyone healed up. Real life, your friends that you went to school with, right? Like my high school friends at the time. Oh my gosh, is that a little hippo? Now, honestly, like all of those friends, like I moved across the country, so now all my real life friends are all y'all, so it's true, Venom. You are my real life friends. Okay, what am I looking for? Okay, so now it's time to return to Uzo. Okay, so that's where we're going, to Uzo. Okay, that's what we're going. Back to Uzo. We can do that. Right, hovercraft. Here we go. Nekomichi, Enchilada is my real life best friend. I do, in fact, know that. Ooh, look at this wyvern. Nice. Sweet chili heat. Okay. High school friends, you must have been one of the cool kids if you had those. I did not for Roth. I was not. I mean, I definitely was not a cool kid. I never got invited to any parties. But what I did have was a group of girls who were like quiet and were very studious, and we hung out together. But none of us, you know, like we were not cool in any, we were like the smart girls, though I was getting bad grades, but all my girlfriends were very, very smart. Partying is better done as a pando than as a teen. Totally. I'm just, you know, all the cool kids were like out having like house parties and stuff, and I never went to one of those. Enchilada, I'd say I've known Nekomichi since 2008. Nice. My very best friend, she's been my best friend since we were in grade 3 together, so that's kind of fun. Like my childhood best friend. Jake, Panda was one of the upper deckers in her school cafeteria. Don't believe what she says. I was not, Jake. Never once did I sit in that upper deck part of the cafeteria. That is where all the cool kids sat. And I respected the hierarchy. Venom, Panda was cool. She had max rating on all her seed contracts. That's not wrong. I was always very cool in my video games. I guess I was just like quiet and like I didn't stand out, so I never got teased. I was never like made fun of or anything. No one really talked to me. I kind of was the little mute mouse. I was a little mute mouse in all my classes. Ooh, look at this barbarian. See you later. Wow, he just shot at us. Venom, Pando claims Persona 4 is her favorite game, but I'm gonna low-key keep mentioning Final Fantasy VIII until Pando loves Squall and Renoa best. Squall and Renoa hold a place in my heart that Persona 4 can never hope to have, because I did not plaster my bedroom with Persona 4 anything, because I was, you know, not at that stage of my life at that point anymore. But when it comes to Final Fantasy VIII, you bet your bottom dollar my whole room was plastered in Squall and Renoa. Calandra, sometimes flying with a radar like that could be a good thing. It's true. I had no problem with it. Like, a lot of people talk about how much they detest high school. High school was totally fine for me. I could have, you know, tried to achieve a bit more, but I did not have like a super bad time in high school or anything. I just was pretty whatever. Space Go, honestly, I think it's better to have a mediocre high school experience. Leave the rest of your life open. Right? That's true. I mean, I guess, like, it's so funny because I always, like, think to myself, I'm like, I wasn't that bad. And then I, like, read the notes I wrote to myself or to my best friend. I kept all of, like, my high school, like, notes and, like, not, like, notes, like, class notes. I mean, like, writing a note to my best friend in class. Because we shared a locker, me and her, so we would leave each other notes in the locker like dorks. I read some of those now and I'm like, man, what was my problem? Oh, right, I was a moody teenager like every other teenager. Mr. Bubbles, I hate Mother in Black Temple Pando. Save me! It sounds like you just need to buck up and show Mother who owns anything. Hello, darkness, my old friend. How sweet. Yeah, I don't know. I'm super sentimental about, like, you know, all that stuff. I need to sell junk. Once again, I'm overburdened. Okay, where are we going, Robot? Little robot, where are we going? Okay. Go through the lake and stop in at the hospital field. Disembark on the Luveno to Skier. Okay, so we're going to Skier. Okay. Devon Danger, find some unfortunate loser who'll buy your own junk. No. Devon Danger, that stuff is like priceless to me. Like I like reading my stuff so much. Like, I love reading my old journals. I love reading, like, I'm the biggest fan of Pando is Pando. And I just like knowing what the heck I'm up to. Oh, no, not that junk. Oh, I understand in the game. In the game. I'm just like, yeah, what? I don't want to sell you one of my old high school notes. That's weird. Nekomichi, if you really want to hear about how Panda was in high school, you just need to summon the Mothy. You know what? I love that moth, but her memory is way less good than mine. Calandra, I know that feeling. I have to pick up everything I find, right? It's why, okay, so I don't mind if you have a limited inventory space. Like, that's fine. You know, you'll deal with it. You sell some stuff, whatever. But I hate it in, like, I hate over encumbrance mechanics. Like, so when it comes to, like, things like The Witcher or Skyrim, like Elder Scrolls, you know, any of those Western style RPGs that have an encumbrance mechanic, I always play on PC so I can mod it out. I don't want it. It sucks. It's not fun. There's nothing fun about being over encumbered, especially like in Skyrim when they give you like 80,000 things to pick up. I'm like, why give me 80,000 things to pick up if you're going to make me over encumbered? Faroth. So you're trying to dissuade us from asking? Absolutely not. You could ask her all you want. I just don't think she'll give you very exciting answers. Jake, I still hold out hope that one day you will release all of your journals, notes, blogs in a definitive unabridged Pando edition. Well, hey, I could just read them to you. If someone wanted to listen to me read through my high school angsty thoughts and laugh with me, I would happily read through them. Calandra, all those plates and buckets are worth a gold each. Why can't I carry them? I need this wheel of cheese. Like video game, I need the wheel of cheese. Space Goat, what, you don't find crawling across a vast landscape fun? No, I don't. I think it's like the most cheesy game mechanic. There's literally like nothing fun. It's just a punishment. Literally just a punishment. And I'm like, there's nothing. It's just, it lends nothing to this video game. Demon Souls handled it well, though. Well, that's interesting. Just give that junk to Stockpile Thomas. Okay, well, looks like we got some shops here, so I think we'll be able to sell some stuff here. Space Goat, they made an entire game out of that mechanic. Someone had to find it fun. Are you referring to Kojima's epic Death Stranding? Welcome to Skyr on Dezoris. It's freezing outside, isn't it? Okay, this is yes, I do, but I do not want to look at your stuff until I can get rid of some other stuff I have on me. Okay, I would like food too, but no. Yeah, Death Stranding, aka Skyrim Overburden Simulator. This is a secondhand shop. Can I help you? Yes, I want to sell some stuff. Thank you. Flip. Okay, so what do I not need anymore? I don't need this white mantle. Okay, yes. I don't need this flash. I don't need all these flashes. Okay, don't need this titanium sword. I don't need this flash. There's just too many flashes. Like, I don't need this. This is an obscene amount of flashes. Okay, this white mantle also gone. Devon Danger, oh man, Death Stranding. Playing that game through 2020 was a vibe. I bet. I don't know if Death Stranding's a game for me because You're not wrong. It is over incumbents the game. And I'm like, And it's got some great churches music that I can get behind, but I don't know if it's for me. You can get rid of the ceramic shield. You give all your junk to your companion. Lydia carries everything that I don't use in a fight. That's true. Calandra, I don't mind overworld exploration, but there are definitely ways to make it more engaging. Devon, need your bad overworld over no overworld? I like, I love a world map. I love world maps. World maps, please. Give me all the world maps. So many world maps that I can't even concentrate on the world maps. Okay, gas shield I want, hovercraft, amber eye, flute, hapsby, escaper, road pass, compass, dungeon passport, transfer, magic climb, flash. Okay, I think this is good. I think I sold everything I can. But she has steel plate armor, so she's safe and can't lose my stuff because she will never die. Space Ghost, she is sworn to carry your burdens. Perfect. Okay, let's see here now. We want to see what we're gonna buy in Skier. Yes, we sure have a lot of money. So we're going to get. Okay, so we're gonna get a wand for Noah, a laser gun for Odin, and a glove for Meow. Okay, great. Okay, yes, we want the wand. Perfect. Yes, we want the laser gun. Yes. We want the glove. Thank you. Calandra, sworn to carry my burdens? Great, take these 12 buckets. Devon Danger, I believe it's the PS2 era where overworlds began to slip out of vogue among Square RPGs. Yes, I mean, Final Fantasy X, prime example, right? They're like, no more. Here is your straight line, which is, you know, fine. I like overworlds. I love world maps. World map music is the best music in most games. For Roth, and these 16 wheels of cheese, Calandra. You never know when you're going to need a bucket or cheese. Always a use for cheese. It's true. I mean, what if you're at an emergency charcuterie party and you're like, oh, well, here's some cheese I got right here. Huh? You want that one? No? You don't want Gouda? Okay, what about, oh, I have a little brie. Some brie for you? More feta, please. I actually ate some feta tonight. I love feta cheese. Captain Giraffe, it wasn't that bad. She carries a lot of ingots and bars for your blacksmithing. That's very kind of her. Okay, so let's equip this new gear to my party. So we want a wand, equip to Noah. Perfect. Item. Then this laser gun, we equip that to Odin. Yeah, okay. An item. We'll take this glove and we'll equip that to Meow. Nice. Perfect. Now we'll sell the rest of the junk we just got. Mr. Bubbles, more feta, please. It's the best, especially on pizza. Oh, yes, I've had a good feta on a pizza. Mwah. Captain Jeff, man, I need to load Skyrim up again. I never beat Skyrim. I just like wandered off into the wilderness for like hours on end, and then I was like, well, I've had fun. Heat gun, yes, let's sell that. Oh, that's it, perfect. Devon Danger, I don't envy having to do inventory management in a 35-year-old game while streaming. Well, I hope you feel like I'm killing it over here, because I feel like I'm killing it. I'm also reading a guide at the same time. Okay, so we're going to Okay, so we're gonna head back to Palma. And that's the way you do it, right? Doing 6 things at once, it's so good. Okay, back to, so this was the 3rd planet, but we're heading back to planet numero uno now. Oh, hello, evil head. Don't like the sound of this guy. Okay, goodbye, sir. Oh, there's a lot of Misatas inside there. Okay. I like how casual he is with his gun. Captain Giraffe. I never beat it either. I just like doing side missions, right? I enjoyed that a lot too. I'm sure the writers really appreciate the time we spent in their video game, but... Okay, let's make sure... I think everyone's we'll make sure everyone's top health again. Perfect. Calandra, I never got very far in Skyrim. Choice paralysis, right? You like to have a bit more direction, at least to begin with. Right. I always just like, yeah, I just ended up like following, like I was just like, well, I'm just going to wander over here. And then I would just be like, instead of thinking about like what I was really doing, I was just like, I'm going to wander over here. Oh, what's this? 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 And I just kind of, you know, wandered off like that. And then I was like, 50 hours later, I'm like, well, that's enough. I don't actually notice me doing anymore, so. Nekomichi, holy crap, I only need 4 more Pokemon to have caught everything in Legends Arceus. I've never been this close before. That's so exciting, Nekomichi. You're gonna complete your Pokedex in that game? I love it. I've also never have completed a Pokedex before. Simply west down the river. Sail until you board Tevo, then turn north towards the other continent. Okay. Get on my hovercraft. Jake, have you watched Invincible on Amazon Prime, Pando? No, what is it? If you don't mind my asking. Nekomichi, oh, no, that's not completing the Pokedex in this game. That requires more work. Oh, okay. Calandra, I don't have that mindset. I have to rigorously map everywhere I go. Also follow roads compulsively. I love that, Calandra. That's so good. We all have our quirks, right? Like, for instance, I was just playing through Final Fantasy 14 and I was, I absolutely refused to do, like, I was like, okay, I cannot do any more of the side content. I can't play with my friends until I just finish the main story quests. Like, I have to get through the entire game. It took me like almost 2 years. Well, it was a little over 1 year actually of just playing through the main story quest to finally get through it all. But I did it just the other night actually, so feel pretty good about that. It's good, Captain Giraffe. Jake, it's an animated superhero show, but it's not what you'd expect. Well, I like the sound of that. Defon Danger, I don't get Skyrim. I've tried even. I get the appeal. I just don't feel it lives up to its promise, so I don't get why it's so beloved. Did you play it when it came out, or have you played it since it's been like so widely hyped and beloved? Pixel Chunk, hi Pando, how you doing? Hey, oh my gosh, I just whacked my thing. Hey Pixel Chunk, how's it going? What's it going on? What's on the up and up? I don't think I said actual language at all here in the last 5 minutes. Jake, it starts out looking like a Justice League show, like something we've all seen before, but it takes a big swerve at the end of the first episode. Well, now I'm very interested. Kalandra, like, I love the music and atmosphere and the leveling system, but I just can't go off wandering. I need everything planned out. Absolutely fair. I super get that. What's going on? Not too much. I'm so happy to hear that. Devon Danger, I tried playing the Anniversary Edition recently. I think Skyrim seemed a lot cooler if you played it when it was contemporary and then you have like nostalgia for it. Because I don't think that Skyrim will be anything special now. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's all been done before times 80. But those first, like, when it first came out, it was pretty exciting. Okay, sorry, just getting lost here, of course. Oops, I accidentally opened Origin. Nekomichi, Adam Sessler made me hate Skyrim. Okay. That's interesting. Jake, I don't want to say too much about it because I don't want to spoil it, but you should definitely check it out. I will take your word for it and absolutely check it out for sure. Captain Giraffe, check out The Boys as well. Season 3 is coming out soon, hopefully. Yes, I do. I will watch The Boys eventually. I know who Adam Sessler is, Nekomichi. Yeah. Your Pando absolutely knows who Adam Sessler is. I just don't know why like, saying that he made you not like Skyrim is a very vague statement. Like, Space Goat, and it's ongoing levels because there is no Elder Scrolls 6. That's true. Well, it's an ongoing joke that Bethesda just releases it on everything. Nekomichi, he gave it a 5 out of 5 despite the numerous flaws at launch, which is when he reviewed it. Then he reviewed Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning, which has lots of the same problems as Skyrim, and he gave it a 2 out of 5, and all but said that the score was because it's not Skyrim. Okay, that's fair. At the same time, I don't know. Like, I don't ever get upset about how reviewers review things. It's their thing. Unless they were like completely offensive about something. I don't know. That's his idea. Like, a review is literally a person's opinion, right? So I don't know. It's just not something I get mad about, Nekomichi. It's just, yeah, not in my little Pando heart to be mad about that kind of stuff. Garf, Skyrim's flawed, but still this is the Bethesda formula better than others. But every Bethesda game, one exciting thing about a new Bethesda game, it'll be on a new engine, hopefully, finally, so it won't have all of the terrible breakings that they all have, you know, that they all just jokily have, which shouldn't happen anymore. It'll be broken, but it'll be glorious. It's almost like it's not even funny for it to be so broken anymore. I don't know. It kind of bothers me that they're still so super broken. Space Goat, if the next Elder Scrolls isn't broken, I'll break it myself. I hope it's not. Okay, let's go use the thingy. Okay, let's heal everyone up. Engine Warriors. Story was no comment. Meow. Did I heal Meow? Okay, let's do Odin. Okay, there we go. Cool beans, sweet chili heat, and pumpkin spice lattes. Let's save the game again. And then... okay, item. Okay, so we want to get a laser shield for Noah. Okay. Okay, let's do that. Laser shield for Noah. Oh, thank you so much, Captain Giraffe. Ding! Thank you. Elder Scrolls breaks are the best, though. It's so fun to be just adventuring, minding your business, and see a horse and carriage fly off into infinity in the distance. When the physics just break down, absolutely, I get that. Oh, this is not where I want to be. Isn't this Albion? Oh, this is lore. Stink. I went too far. I need to go to Albion. All right, Albion's over this way, right? It's covered up by all the rocks. Right. Devon Danger, like, I just don't care for Bethesda RPGs very much personally. Like, even the best Fallout seems to be New Vegas, just made by Obsidian. Right. I know a lot of folks who do love New Vegas, a whole heck of a ton. I've never actually, like, played through a Bethesda RPG through to completion. I've played them a lot, but I always get, like, again, like Skyrim, I get distracted, run off to the nowhere land, and then that's enough. But yeah, they definitely have a vibe. It's true, Gurf. What do I want to buy this laser shield? And we're going to give it to Noah. Item, laser shield. Equip on Noah. Nice. Good job. We're killing it now. You respect that. Anyone who likes them is cool, for sure. Okay, so now I think we're going into this warehouse. Which is very cool. Ooh, it's kind of greenish in here. Yes, everyone's totally allowed to like what they like. And I ain't got no issues. I got no qualms with folks like in any game, you know? I mean, unless it was like, you know, a morally wrong game, then I might have a problem with that, because I would say something about you as a person, but... Ooh, yes. Open it. Perfect. Dungeon key. Use. Devon Danger. I appreciate y'all talking about why the games work for you, though. It's easier to relate to the appeal. Yeah, it is. It is nice to find that, to see. Like, I like knowing why people like what they like. It's always very interesting to me, for sure. Oh, I don't want to. Oh, I don't want to do this yet. No, thank you. We have to finish exploring this dungeon first. Dungeon key, use. Snakes around here, all cool like. Yeah. Okay, let's investigate this one dead end that we ignored. No, not this one, but the one just over hither. Are you playing with the FM sound enabled? I don't know. I don't think so. Let's see. Let's go and let's investigate here. But first, before we do that, let me use my dungeon key. Okay, let's save the game. Okay, then let's back out. Let's hit, oops, yes. Wait, it's not that one. It's this one? No, not that one. Oh wait, it is this one. It's X. The music. Oh yes, FM sound unit on. You think maybe because the percussion doesn't have that famous 8-bit crashy effect. Do you want to see if we like it without that instead? Oh yeah. Oh wow. Oh yeah. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Oh, and now the door is... Oh no, that's the way we came in, so we want to go like this. Yes, Jake. Hey, girl buddy, how you doing tonight? What's going on? What's on the up and up? This is the OG sound right here, right? Hey, bring that cat over here. What's going on, Agril? I will kill any who interfere. Okay, so Dr. Mad wants us dead, but we're not going to give him meows. So... Devon Danger. This is what Westerners would have heard when this game came over. I'm just missing. I don't know why Jake ellipsed. I think Jake does not like the new sound we're listening to. Dr. Mad is killed. You gave 100 experience points. Dr. Mad had a treasure chest. Do you want to open it? Yes. Oh, we got that pop back. That's so fun. Just woke up from a nap. How are you guys? We're doing great. Thank you for asking, Egg Roll Buddy. Yeah, let's get out of here. Hey Coke Zero, how you doing tonight? What's going on? What's on the up and up? So what do you think? You like this really crashy 8-bit sound, or you prefer the FM beats? about to go to bed? The other way was better? Okay, Jake likes the other way. But NBD. Wait, this sounds like a modern pop song. Doom, doom, doodaloom, doom, 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 doodaloom, doom. Snow day tomorrow? Well, I hope you enjoy your snow day, Coke Zero. That's very exciting. Well, I'll be working from home, so not sure it'll be fun. Well, that's... I don't know. It's better than, I don't know, going into the office, in my humble opinion, but... Okay, let's save the game. Okay, we did it. I'm going to, because only one person had a real opinion about it, I'll switch back to the old sound now. Oops, I accidentally restarted. Oh, game reset. There we go. The FM chip does make the game sound much better, right? It's 65 today and then snow, 18 Celsius. Oh my gosh, it's so warm right now. And then it's going to get real cold for snow. That sounds real annoying. Holy, I hate that. To 18, really, that's like summer weather. Okay, we finished this door house. Okay. To Scion. Where is Scion? Oh, right. That's the... I know where Scion is. I know where Scion is. Hey, no problem, Devon Danger. It was fun to see myself what the difference was. Because I didn't actually know. Okay, item... Hovercraft. Hovercraft. Oh. Oh no, it still is. Like, okay, good. I was like, wait, what? Okay, item. Hovercraft. Get off the ship. Yeah, disembarked. Okay. Now we will... This is Scion, right? I think Scion's the peninsula place. I'm still just stuck on the dungeon theme being a modern pop song, though. Is the dungeon theme a T-Swizzle song? Well, it's not something I thought in my brain, so I don't know, Egg Roll Buddy. Okay, so this is Scion, I believe. Devon Danger, I'd mentioned Lagrange Point earlier, which also utilized a frequency modulation chip for its OST, which is excellent. Definitely keep it on the radar. For the radar. Yes, absolutely I will. I really, really want to play it. Hey, the last time we did a Pando party, a Professor Pando lecture, and it was Live Alive. We then, not a week later, got the Live Alive remaster or the remake coming to North America, so maybe we'll get something from Lagrange Point now. Okay, this is Scion. Okay, great. Scion. So from Scion, We're going to go wheresies. We're going to go, okay. In a generally eastward direction, you'll eventually come across a small island with a monument on it. Okay, let's do that. Pando has a huge influence in the video game industry, confirmed. Very true, Jake. Devon Danger. And I recently learned the MSX port of Final Fantasy 1 also had an FM OST, which is super good. Ooh, that sounds very intriguing. I'd love to hear it. Hello, Timmy. How are you doing tonight? What's going on? What's on the up and up? Devon Danger. Amazing they could have just whipped that trailer in a week. It is really impressive. Honestly, Pando has powers that I don't even know how to control. I am powerful. Oh, thanks, Captain Giraffe. Okay, so this looks like where we're going. Ooh, this place has a fun, different theme for the dungeon. That's the power of positive thinking. It's exactly, see? Positive Pando. Okay, we're gonna stick to the outside. And we'll go inside after. Okay, is this just going to be a big old square? It's hip to be a square. Bum, bum, ba-da-da-da. Also, how's Castlevania been going? You've missed so many streams. No worries, Devon Danger. Castlevania's been going very good. We're currently on Simon's Quest. I don't know. I mean, we got 2 body parts in Simon's Quest now. I'm trying not to do that without any guides or anything. I'm like writing down all the notes. And we're just trying to figure that one out on our own. But sometimes things can be a little obtuse and then people will tell me what's up. But I'm not like pulling up a guide for it or anything. So it's fun. I'm very much enjoying it. Anxious about job, Timmy? I'm sorry to hear that. Did something go wrong, or are you like applying for one? Or Eggroll Buddy, aka Pandosh, aka Positive Pando, aka Popstar Pando during her T-Swizzle days, aka MC Pando during her rap days. Exactly. You know Eggroll for sure. Wow, a body part collecting sim. How fun. Isn't that great? I think we have Dracula's rib and we have Dracula's something else now. I forget what the other part of him we have is. Timmy, some parts of a new job are things you've never done before. Starting new job on Monday. You've never done databases before. I'm a total SQL noob. Well, you know what will be your good pal? Google. And I believe in you, Timmy. I bet you it is nerve-wracking, but they did hire you, so I believe you can do it. Devon Danger, J.K. Rowling plagiarized Konami, clearly. It's true. Though I think the idea of that kind of stuff like Horcruxes and power being in body parts of a dead person, those are not new concepts. Oh, okay, this brings me up. I'm not ready for that yet. This is not ready for this sort of commitment yet game. Of course, I left the floor up to unlock everything. Annoying. Item, dungeon key. What a fun mechanic, just going into your inventory and choosing the same item to unlock a door every time. Ooh, this is also an upper staircase. I'm also not ready for this sort of commitment. Back down. Pando flattered by the audacious Phantasy Star. Devon Danger, that's like saying Castlevania isn't a wholly original product. I think the fact that it's about Dracula at all already negates that argument. Oh, hello, ghoul. I wondered if we were going to have any enemies in this dungeon. Nice. Okay, so all of them are stairs, so we're just gonna join the stair party. Captain Giraffe, just a reminder, coming up this Friday, February 18th, Panda will be streaming Ace Attorney with her stream twin, Trash Kitty. It's very true. Oh, and Venom figured out the quote for you, Agril, so killing it. Thank you, Venom. Oh, this is just a dead-end little square room. How fun. Item, dungeon key use. Devon Danger, one might say it was humans who brought him back to pay him tribute. It's true, you could in fact say that, I think. Okay, item, dungeon key use, yes. Okay, time to investigate this little section. Ooh, treasure chest, hello. Oh, rude. Okay, that hurt Mao. What a sneaky little game. Full of trips and traps. Okay, well that goes up. That's promising. Ooh, do you want to open it? Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm so mad. And an Andro cop right after? That's just rude. Nice. Pando party on Friday. It's so true. It's going to be very, very fun. I highly recommend. Okay, let's see here. What do I want? What do I want? I want maybe this burger on Meow. The magic, maybe Meow can use, not Meow actually, magic. Noah can use Cure on Noah. Perfection, okay. Let's see what's in that little like square roundabout spot here. Ooh, okay, that was a hole. Fun. Fun for the whole family. Hey, Lurker 9000, thank you so much for the raid. Hello, hello. Welcome on in, raiders. What were you streaming tonight? How's it going? What's going on? What's on the up and up? So great to see you all. What were you playing in the retro channel, Lurker 9000? Dungeon key use. And hello, raiders. Hello, welcome on into the Pando party. For those of you who don't know me, hello, hello. I am Pando. I stream RPGs, and we're going to play through every JRPG ever. Fridays are devoted to Castlevania, except for this Friday, where I'm playing Ace Attorney over at Trash Kitty's channel, Trash Kitty 6. So go check that out if you like Ace Attorney and silly voice acting and just an all-out silly good time. And yeah, JRPGs, silly voice acting, 90s nostalgia. That's the Pando party. So welcome on in, raiders. I appreciate you being here so much. And I hope you're having a great night, and I hope you had a great stream, Lurker 9000. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we're just going to check out this other door here. I know this is not maybe the correct way, but we're going to check out the other door just to be sure that there wasn't a special treasure or anything up here. You were just playing Phantasy Star 1 too? Nice. That's awesome. Are you enjoying it? Are you playing the Sega Ages version, or are you playing directly off your Sega Master System? There could be a hole around here, so I'm just being safe. Oh, hello, Nessie. Lurker 9000, thank you so much for that raid, by the way. I really appreciate it. Yeah, you're playing the Ages version. You didn't keep your childhood copy for the Sega Master System. Yeah, I never had it for the Sega Master System. I did have a Sega Master System, though, for a brief period in my youth. But yeah, dang, is it good or what, right? It's so nice with the map, honestly. I know it's come sometimes. I know some folks who are very traditionalist find it might be cheating, but I love it. I like this map. I like looking at the map. But yeah, I stream RPGs. What kind of games do you normally stream, Lurker 9000? Mostly RPGs too, or oh see, I saw that with my eyeballs, and I was like, oh no, but that's fine. The map and reduced encounter rate of the Ages version is nice, and getting more EP and money for fights is nice. You do RPG and RTS mostly? Nice. What kind of RTS games do you normally play? Okay, so we have to watch out for holes, okay? The holes, they're trouble. Oh wait, this is the wrong door. Dungeon key use. Hooray, hurrah. Right now, StarCraft 2, but you might do Warcraft and Dune 200 after you're done with StarCraft 2. Lurker 9000, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on officially to the Pando party. Woo, 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 woo. Ding, cactuar pose. So when you say that you're playing, you might get into Warcraft. You're gonna play like original, like Warcraft, or like, are you gonna start with Warcraft 2 or Warcraft 3, or is just the original Orcs versus Humans, the one you're looking to play? Or are you gonna play them all in order? See the grand rise and fall of the Menethils. Lurker 9000. I still have my young adulthood copy of Warcraft 2, BNE, and Warcraft 3. That is awesome. I have my Warcraft 3 battle chest, but I don't have a computer with a drive anymore, so... Nekomichi, interesting trivia. The original line was actually, it's over 8,000 in Japanese, but 9,000 fit the mouth flaps better, so they changed it in the dub. That is interesting, because it doesn't really, like, 8,000 or 9,000, it doesn't really matter, right? So that is fun to know. They were like, switch it to 9,000. And then a cultural meme was born for us all. I played through Warcraft 3, I never played any of the older ones because I actually didn't have a PC until I was much older. My family did not have a lot of cash. Jake, oh, it matters. I take Goku's power level very seriously. Oh. Well, my mistake. Lurker 9000. See, I just built 8,999 lurkers and had them lurk near the minerals. Oh, I get it. Your name has many layers. Venom Pando, call him Kakarot? Like, come on. Sorry, do you want me to have, like, I cannot do, like, Vegeta's voice, man? I guess he doesn't say man, dude. Mondo cool. We barbecue SCVs or probes. Nice. It's the name his mommy gave him, you're right. And also the one that Vegeta uses, because that's the name of a Saiyan. Do you want to open it? Yeah. Sweet. We opened the box. Okay, let's go look at this door first. Lurker 9000, are you doing this blind? Have you played any of the other Phantasy Star games? So, while your Pando here considers herself a connoisseur, a professor of the JRPG, I've actually never played I've never actually played any of the Phantasy Stars. And that's weird because I was a Sega kid growing up, but when I was a Sega kid, I was platformer, like manic. I wanted to play all the like Disney platformer games, and I wanted to play Sonic, and anything like licensed and bright and colorful was what my MO as a kiddo when I was a little kid. But then I got deep into RPGs and like games in general when I hit like my preteen era, and the 64 came out, and that is when I got really into games. But so I kind of missed Phantasy Star altogether. But now in my eternal quest to play through every JRPG ever here at the Pando channel, I way am into to this, and so I'm not playing this blind. I know that these older games can be very obtuse, and a little like I do have a note, like I do have a book here for writing notes, but I was like, I don't really want to do that for an RPG. I think it'll make this game like 20 times longer than it's gonna be. So I have been using a guide specifically just to find out where to go next. Like, okay, now go here. Okay, now go here. But for any of like the actual like fighting or like exploring the dungeons and stuff, I'm doing that totally like on my own. I don't need a guide to tell me where to go and what to pick up and how to fight, right? I just want to know where to go. Sega. Jake, I wish the Redeema voice option was still around for Vegeta voice. What dreams may have come? Hey, you might. I know I've been talking about revamping my Pando points option for a really long time, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it eventually. These games were super expensive at the time as well. Like 40,000 Canadian dollars. Exactly, Devon Danger. 40,000 Canadian dollars. Alpha, hey Alpha, how are you doing tonight? So great to see you. I think you have to be a platformer fiend to be a Sega lover back in the day. Remember how expensive PlayStation 4 was? That thing was like over 100 here in Canada. Oh, Phantasy Star 4. I keep seeing PS4 and be like, PlayStation 4? Phantasy Star 4. The thing was over like 100 here in Canada. I know, I got, like even on the 64, I got Harvest Moon 64 after asking for it for Christmas. And I remember my mom being like, that game is like over $100. And I was like, please, 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 please. And I think that they got my grandpa to get it for me, but still, it's very exciting. Just don't make the redeems too high. That's what I want them to be, is very high, so that I don't have to do like 50 of them in a night. Space Robot Arm. I have an inner turmoil about spending my points for Professor Panda or saving them to make you play a Donkey Kong Country game someday. I don't think that so when I do the bonus point option, I don't think it'll be the bonus game choice. I don't think it'll be too expensive. Also, that will be really fun to play through Donkey Kong Country, though you will hear me complain a lot because I don't love the platforming in Donkey Kong Country, but I have played through them all in co-op mode and beat them. I can do it. I don't like that it's trying to be precision platforming when it's not. Oh, I should have known. Why did I do that, Pando? Pando, why? You can also put some significant cooldowns on them. That's true. That's something I have to. But put the Charlotte voice at 100,000. Yeah, I'm going to make folks pay me for Charlotte voice. Lurker, in the USA, Phantasy Star 4 complete in box is over $200, I think. It was around $250 last time you checked. Yeah, you know, I have an extensive physical game collection because I've kept pretty much every game I've ever bought when I was a teen and up. I've never got rid of any of them except for one, but we won't go into that right now. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. There are some, like, when I was looking at, like, you know, never having a Super Nintendo, I was like, I cannot afford to go back and build a Super Nintendo collection, like, physically, you know what I mean? I'm like, it's just, also, I don't have, like, I love playing Super Nintendo games, but I do not need to own them, because they are not my childhood, right? They're fun to experience, and I love experiencing them across, like, the SNES Mini, and emulating, and, you know, across all the Nintendo systems they have them on. Speaking of which, go buy your games on your 3DS and Wii U now if you want them, because they're going away in 2023. But I've allowed myself to spend money on PlayStation 1 RPGs because I have a very beautiful collection of those that I bought naturally, but that's my bread and butter, and that's the one definitive physical collection I want to have. So that's what I'll spend the monies on. Devon Danger, I think when they released they were $100, right? It was Quest 64, wasn't it? No, I've never actually even played Quest 64. Lurker, speaking of childhood, it took me about 25 years to beat Mike Tyson, Mr. Dream. Lurker, I have only one PlayStation 1 game, Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy 7 combo. Oh, that's not a bad combo to have. It's not the best way to play either of those games, but it's still nice. I like it. It was the first way I played Chrono Trigger, so it's nostalgic to me. Timmy says, I heard Chrono Trigger is very good. I don't know if you're like making a joke or not, but you definitely heard right, Timmy. Magic, Noah, here on Meow. Magic, Noah, here on Odin. Final Fantasy IV, though, wasn't it? Yes, actually, it was Final Fantasy IV. That is accurate. Okay, don't walk down the hole this time. Devon Danger, unless there was a Final Fantasy VII Chrono Trigger combo you weren't aware of. Yes, no, there was no, I assumed that they knew what they were saying, but just, you know, slip of the typo, you know? I honestly didn't even read it. I was just like, yeah, sure. What? So there's only the hole for me. What? No, I don't want to do that. Pando actually judges us harshly for every typo. No? What? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Okay, wait, what? Maybe, okay, so the other door was maybe the correct way to go? Finnegan's. Well, hey, at least we fully explored this zone, but I'm like, wait, where's the other door? And I can only think of one area I haven't thoroughly explored because I missed like one spot to check. Oh, great. I'll go stand in the corner now and feel shame. Venom, same. Timmy, it was a bit before my time, but I did play a few 2D games, but mostly early 3D when I was a kid. Yeah, I definitely played a lot of 2D games because those were the main games when I was a kid, but they, we did not have, there was no one who was really into RPGs at all, so your panda missed out on those until I was older and could seek out games for myself, like read a magazine and stuff, you know? Devon Danger, I started playing a fan retranslation of 7. It's still such a lovely game. Dang, I get, okay, everyone's always like, oh, Pando, do you, like, everyone, I mean, folks are like, oh man, Final Fantasy XIV, that game will make you weep. You want to see Miguel misty-eyed? Just wait till we play through Final Fantasy VII again, because that game just hits all my chords of being like, my lost childhood, my youth. Venom, Pando, solve my marriage issue. I want to play 14, but my wife wants to play Lost Ark. How do we reconcile? Isn't Lost Ark free to play? Little poo. Oh no. Alpha, Final Fantasy VII is such a nostalgic-gasm. It really is. Also, just incredible, incredible music. Lurker 9000, are you going to play Phantasy Star 2, 3, and 4? Yes. So how it works around here, Lurker, in our quest to play through every JRPG, is that I have the community vote on every single game I play, usually. That being said, I do have some plans that are going to kind of disrupt that in the next little bit. But after we play Final Fantasy VII, because so my 2-year stream of anniversary is April 1st, and the first game I ever streamed was Final Fantasy VII. So, I kind of want to do a Final Fantasy VII replay in honor of that, which will be very exciting. Because when I last played Final Fantasy VII on stream, I had like 3 viewers, and now I have more than that, so that's nice. So I'm very excited to do that. Venom, yes, Lost Ark is free, but they have a cash shop. Well then just don't spend any money on Lost Ark. Play Lost Ark with your wife, and then let her spend money on stuff for herself on Lost Ark. And then you can spend your money on your WoW subscription. I mean, on your Final Fantasy XIV subscription. But yeah, so long story short, we will be playing through all of the Phantasy Stars eventually. We'll just vote on them slowly for when they get there. Alpha, but I find Final Fantasy VIII has better replayability. I think the best music of the series. Alpha, Final Fantasy VIII is my favorite Final Fantasy and also my favorite music of like almost any game ever. Timmy, have you played Grandia 2 yet? No, we haven't even played First Grandia here on stream yet. Devon Danger. Final Fantasy does have such a wonderful vibe. I love 8 so much. Venom Panda is going to be a terrible 2. What? Oh yeah, you're right. I am going to be a terrible 2. Timmy, I played Grandia 2 along with Skies on the Dreamcast. Ooh. Yeah, it's so ethereal and breezy, right, Alpha? Venom, it just checked Jake and Xerix and Mothy for season 1. Not even Xerix. Lurker, Phantasy Star 2 was my first game, but maybe I'll just edit the order and put Phantasy Star 4 there instead. Might as well, right? Jake, close. Nekomichi, I still say you should play Final Fantasy VII Remake right after you play Final Fantasy VII so we can compare and contrast. I really am in the same boat with you, Nekomichi, because I would love to do a replay of that. And I've never played it on stream yet, so that could be a really, really fun thing to do, Nekomichi. Quantum Synapse, how are you doing tonight? So great to see you. Yeah, I didn't miss all the jam music. You sure didn't. We're still killing it over here with the cool music. Alpha, or Venom. Oh, gosh. Jake, X550, Mothy, and me that are still around. Exactly. Venom, if we're just judging music, Chrono Cross is top tier. It might even be easy. It might even be best. Oh, Chrono Cross is pretty incredible music. Alpha, oh yeah, Final Fantasy VIII music. I listen to the Blue Fields theme for hours on end whenever I have work to do. Alpha, Blue Fields is one of my very most favorite songs ever. Timmy, the one Final Fantasy I played was Final Fantasy X because I did not have a PlayStation 1, but I did have a PlayStation 2. Well, Timmy, it's really exciting that you have this opportunity now to play through some of the older Final Fantasies because they are some of my favorite games in the whole world. Quantum Synapse doing pretty well. I'm so happy to hear that. Devon Danger, Pando is a PlayStation 5, right? In which case you might as well get your money's worth and replay Final Fantasy VII Remake, right? Because when I played Final Fantasy VII Remake, I played it on my PlayStation 4, so it'd be really exciting to see all of the intergrade stuff. Even though I have gone and done all the Yuffie stuff, it was one of the first things I did when I got a PS5. I'd like to see it, for sure. Venom, Hymn of Faith from Final Fantasy X is absolutely incredible. I hum it to myself all the time. Yeah, you know, talking about Final Fantasy X recently and seeing over-emotional robot playing it, I'm like, yeah. I can't wait till we play Final Fantasy X on stream. Lurker, I only beat Final Fantasy 1 on Game Boy Advance with the optional Dawn of Souls dungeons. You know, I've never actually, despite the fact that I have played through all of many of the Final Fantasies, I am missing some major ones. Like I've never played through Final Fantasy, like everything before 4 I haven't really touched. Nekomichi, regardless of what you think of the game itself, you have to admit that Chrono Cross has amazing music. Exactly. I am 3000% in the same boat with you, Nekomichi. Timmy, I heard a theory that Final Fantasy X is a prequel to 7. I can't really see that, but I mean, fans love theories, right? Alpha, okay, this is true, and the story is actually really good. It's just not what everyone was expecting from a Chrono sequel. Alpha, not a theory, it's true. The story directly links. What? I don't know about that one. Nekomichi, I personally prefer Chrono Cross to Chrono Trigger. I did play Chrono Cross first, so I definitely have a big, deep warmth in my heart. Venom, Robot hurt your soul when he hated Blitzball and didn't make the goers goners. I love Blitzball, so Devon Danger, I've been able to play Final Fantasy VII at 60 FPS and it truly makes a difference. Oh, I can't wait to experience that. Lurker, I played Final Fantasy II on Game Boy Advance and I have a save of Final Fantasy IV at the last save point. I just can never seem to bring myself to finish it. I have Final Fantasy III on DS7 and 8 on your PlayStation 3. PS1 version. Right. I have, I also have the DS version of Final Fantasy 3, but I've never played it. Alpha, yep, without spoiling anything, just follow the character of Shinra through both games. Interesting. Okay, I'll watch that. Nekomichi, okay, the Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy VII connection is a one-way thing. Lorker 9000, I don't like Final Fantasy II, dropped it. Oh, I think a lot of people find it quite divisive. Nekomichi, Word of God for Final Fantasy X said this is that Shinra's descendants could have gone 1 to find the planet from Final Fantasy VII, and they like to think that, but there's been no official word from the Final Fantasy VII staff. Oh, okay. If you plan to go back, now is the time to leave. Nah, I don't want to go back, sir. Thanks, though, for your help and concern. Okay, that's stairs up. Not where we're going yet. Oh, that's a hole. See that? I found it. Man, imagine not having the map there to warn that stuff for you and just constantly falling down these holes. That would be mega infuriating. Yes. We got a burger. Sweet. How sweet it is to find a burger. Yeah. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay, checking out over here. Okay, nothing. Dead end. 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 Wow. Rude. What if Dream Tidus is Cloud's great magical grandpappy? No, thank you. I don't want it. Keep my Final Fantasy separate, thanks. It's an anthology. Nekomichi, Mega Drive disappointing, but you know it. Of course, Nekomichi. Devon Danger, it's hard enough remembering all the plot lines of the different Final Fantasy games. Now I have to figure out how they're all connected. Yeah. Nah. Lurker, I wish I kept my childhood maps. Back in the late 80s or early 90s, graph paper was really expensive for your preteen self, so you just drew on the back of computer paper from your dot matrix printer. See what I mean? Trust issues with trapped chests. Yeah, the trapped chests in this game are no good or fun. They tick me right off. Venom, here is my random Final Fantasy X dev trivia. When envisioning the sequel to Final Fantasy X, the devs wanted to do a prequel with the dads doing their journey, but scrapped it because it would have been the first Final Fantasy game ever to be only boys. This led to the idea to do only girls, which later led to the idea in Final Fantasy XV to do boys. Personally, I like a mix, but a flip-flop is now permanently part of the lore. Well, that's fun. I've never finished 15, and I couldn't really get into it, but I should give it a full go sometime. But I do like girls in my video games, so I think that's always been my, Ooh, a treasure chest. Yes, please. An empty treasure chest. Well, at least it didn't hurt me. Tower music. Yeah, it's really rad, right? Okay, so this is probably important, so let's finish looking around here first and make sure there's no holes to fall into, because I would be very mad Pando to fall into a hole now of all times. Rude. Okay, well, great. I'm so glad we came all the way up here to find that chest. Truly, my life has been improved tenfold for such a find. Alpha, the dad's prequel would have been alright. Anything would have been better than the fan fiction level trash that was Final Fantasy X-2. I liked X-2, but I was also like an 18-year-old girl when I played it, so. Lurker, Alice Lansdale's my first female protagonist. I think a lot of people it was Samus, but yours was Alice. Alice is cool as heck. I mean, look at her. Look at her. She's all over the place here and rad as heck. Venom, this is the moment where I want to remind everyone that Final Fantasy White Mage was a girl. Right. Of course it was. Devon Danger, I've never bounced off a Final Fantasy game faster than trying to play 15. I liked it when I could buy the video game soundtracks of the Final Fantasy games I really wanted to be playing. And then I cruised around listening to that. And I was like, that's enough. Okay, Magic, Noah, Cure on Noah. Okay, Magic, Noah, Cure on Alice. Okay, and then we're gonna save just in case there's our monster on the other end of this. Is 15 the one with the magical flying car? Yes. Devon Danger, does the car have magic? Car? Lurker, she kicks butt and is very headstrong. Meow is the MVP of this game though, in my opinion. Yeah, look at Meow. I mean, he's got multiple tails. He's a cool cat. We saved him from imminent doom. I'm a big fan of that Meow. Okay. And he was my second party member. You know, you can never... Second party member is always your best friend, right? So... Venom. At some point I need to play Final Fantasy 12 and 13 with all sequels. You don't mind skipping 11, but you beat 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then before 14, you need to fill in the gap. You do. Agreed. 12 is really, 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 really good. I didn't appreciate it in my youth, but I appreciated it a lot more now. I think it's so good. Alpha, Meow. When I first read the game, I thought it was the most hilarious and clever name ever. It's pretty darn good, I have to tell you. Devon Danger. Imminent Doom would make for a great subtitle. Right? Okay, walk all the way around. Okay, just in case, we're going to save in case this is where the boss is. Is this before Doom? The video game? ID Software's game? And hey Spikers, how you doing tonight? Alpha, 12 has a very different feeling. It's almost like it's from a different series altogether. I really like 12. And I think it feels very Final Fantasy. Lorker, technically my Final Fantasy beat list has no skips. 1, that's it. Just 1. This is before Doom. Oh, yes, this is before Doom. It's seminal 3D shooter. This came out on the Sega Master System. No PC here. Okay, I feel like we're gonna like walk into a hole here. Let's go Pika for the boss fight. You asked for it, Captain Giraffe. You got it. Yeah, Doom was 93. This was 98. Here we go. Oops, come on, Pika. Figure your crap out. Okay, killing it. Killing it. Perfect. Where's my headphones? Devon Danger, like Strangers of Paradise, Imminent Doom Edition, right? So much chaos. Ding! Now I am Pika-fied all over the place. Spikers, I'm doing good, thank you. Just not sure if this is a DOS game or after Doom. Right, yes, it is not a DOS game. It's a Sega Master System game. 512 kilobyte ROM. That's kilobytes. Do you remember when you had a 32 megabyte hard drive and you were like, man, I'll never fill that up? How little did we know how our lives would change. Dungeon key? Thanks, Lurker. Okay, save again just in case. I have an incredible selection of weird hats. You remember your first PC was a Dell Craft Show. I don't even, like, my first PC was built from a local PC shop in my hometown. And it was actually a hand-me-down from my dad. because my mom and us couldn't afford to buy a brand new PC. So he got himself a new one. And he just gave us his old one, and that was very exciting. Nikomichis. Okay, so I just did research, and it seems like it has been officially stated that Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy VII are connected. Well, shuck my corn. That's wild and woolly stuff. Lurko Alagal was a great security specialist. Every locked door was the same key, right? I don't. Yeah, it's so annoying to use this thing every time, but whatever. Did anyone watch Sticking Around? You bet I did, Timmy. Okay, here we go. Here's a red dragon. Let's fight it. Red dragon, it's your time to die. Ooh, but that hurt. Okay, attack. 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 And then you use a burger on, oh, right. You have to use it on yourself. Sorry, no, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, why don't you attack and you use magic? You can cure Odin up. Real mature, scrattly. Yeah, eep, dragon! Boom, vindication. Devon Danger, well, that's one way to ruin two perfectly fine games for you. Jake, that may be the case with the Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy X connection, but I reject it in my headcanon. Exactly. Okay, the red dragon is killed. We did it. Ooh, we got a lack sword. Let's see, what's up with that lack sword? Weapon list. The lack sword. Oh, the Laconian sword. That is for our gal. So let's equip that to our gal. A Breath of Fire 3. No need to read the whole series, but up to you. Okay. Games and Broadcast. You bet your bottom dollar we're going to do that. So we have a Professor Pando segment for those of you who don't know. Let me just quickly equip my new sword here so I don't forget and then walk around without it. Equip to Alice. Nice. Okay. So, just panding. Okay, let me just. Okay, so I don't actually wear glasses, but if you're going to be a professor, you need glasses, I think. So, let me just clean these off here a little bit. Okay. Welcome, class. Professor Pando is here, and Games and Broadcast has requested that Professor Pando give you a little lecture this evening on Breath of Fire 3. For those of you who don't know, the lecture comes to us from the definitive a guide to Japanese role-playing games, which is the textbook. Here, look at this big sucker. This is a beautiful textbook. If you're interested in it, Captain Giraffe has posted the link in the chat. But class, welcome on in. Great to see you all. You're all great and good. The Professor Pando of accessories, apparently. Well, I still have to wear my Pika hat, but professors wear glasses, Devon Danger. Okay, Breath of Fire 3, page 264. Okay, So class, if you could just turn to page 264 for those of you who forgot your book today, share with your partner beside you. And here you go. Breath of Fire 3. There's the screenshot included. And this is the page that Panda will be reading out to you all this evening. So, Breath of Fire 3. Developer, Capcom, was released in 1997 for the platforms PlayStation 1 and later was released again on the PSP. I think it also had... Did it have a Game Boy Advance remake? Much book, rather glossy indeed. Okay, so here we go. 3 years after the release of Breath of Fire 2, Capcom got around to releasing the next sequel. Pretty much only the series artist, Tetsuya Yoshikawa, had reprised his role. Makoto Ikahara had both taken the director's chair and written the new game, Breath of Fire 3. The story centers around a young boy named Ryu, of course, who is able to transform into a dragon. He is an orphan and is befriended by Tipo, another orphan, and Rei, a vagabond thief. Through their efforts to make a name for themselves, they earn the ire of a criminal syndicate that sends hitmen after them. Overwhelmed, the three of them are separated, leaving Ryu with nowhere to call home. In the course of his struggles, Ryu will make other friends, including the Windian Princess Nina, the mad scientist Momo, and the enigmatic guardian Gar. Their adventures will take them in search of Ryu's missing friends and the truth of the last 1,000 years. The visual stylings of the game involve an odd hybridization of CG landscapes, CG effects, character sprites, and environmental sprites. This is all set up on an isometric grid for movement, though the player is not able to freely rotate the camera. Instead, the player can pan about 30 degrees to the left or right by means of a button, which will shift objects around and stretch textures in a hideous manner. The music, composed by Yoshino Aoki and Akari Kaida, who later worked on assorted Mega Man Battle Network games, is also unusual, suggesting jazzy aspirations, but not really holding that theme with any cohesion. Several pieces sound like they're missing beats or instruments, and while there are a few standout tracks and the credits feature full vocals, the overall result is divisive. Mechanically, Breath of Fire 3 is a fairly straightforward turn-based combat affair with a few attempts at spicing things up, like the ability to study under masters to change how your character grows, or to learn enemy attack skills by watching them in action. The execution of these novelties is a bit wonky. The most notable inclusion, however, is the Dragon Gene system, which involves finding various aspected dragon attributes and being able to play Build-A-Worm with Ryu. This can offer some variety, though a curious design choice makes Ryu the primary healer of the party, which limits the opportunities to use this skill. The game is remembered for aspects like the customizable fairy village, which is a development of Breath of Fire 2's township, an aggressive dolphin that speaks in such a strong Australian accent, Kansai in Japanese, that the game offers to translate it for the player. Breath of Fire 3 is odd in spots, but it's still a decent title, and was moderately successful. In 2006, it received a PSP port that expanded the aspect ratio and fleshed out the fishing minigame, though only initially released in Europe and Japan. There are some growing pains associated with moving to the PlayStation, and the music is certainly unusual, but Breath of Fire 3 still maintains the series' core identity. So there you go, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out for a JRPG lecture via Pando. I hope you enjoy learning about Breath of Fire 3 tonight. I can't wait till we play Breath of Fire 3. We've done Breath of Fire 1 and 2 up to this point, and I'm raring for some Breath of Fire 3. Know what I'm saying? You're very welcome, Games and Broadcast. It was my pleasure. I seriously love doing those, so. Okay, we just fought the dragon. We won the day, but I have to find out whether... Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Ding. I think there's like a little door I missed down here, so I just got to investigate that. Rex, what is going on with Calgary trains? People are posting crazy videos. Really, Rex? Like what? Devon Danger, was Breath of Fire Capcom's only RPG series? I don't think so. They've done some interesting, maybe like Battle Network, IDK. Yeah, they have Battle Network. There is also Capcom did those mashup JRPGs that are just kind of fan service games. But they have like, you know, Ace Attorney and like Amaterasu and like, I don't know, just all sorts of Capcom characters. But like in an RPG setting, I forget what those are called, like X something or whatever. Do you know what I'm talking about? Oh yeah, those games are weird, right? Lurker, does the Mega Man count as an RPG? I mean, you get upgrades in an inventory in later games bolts when you spend on and growing HP bars. I think almost any game can be an RPG nowadays, right? It's hard to say though. So many games share very similar DNA. Item. Open Sesame with the dungeon key. Ooh, a treasure chest. Yes. A burger. Perfect. All of my hopes and dreams for a burger. Okay, I think we finished everything in here. So item, or not item. Let's use magic. Noah. Let's exit. Hey, Scotty Jipe, how you doing? I think it's more platform for Mega Man. I agree. But how you doing tonight? What's going on? What's on the up and up? Woo, 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 woo. Ding! Cactuar Post, thank you so much for following. I really appreciate that. I think technically Namco games or something. I don't know about that. Games and broadcast. Maybe you're thinking of something else, but I can definitely imagine what you're talking about. Fan service as F. And the mechanics are like stubbornly obtuse and every attack feels like a 2-minute ultimate finish. I don't think that's what I'm talking about. These games were on the DS. Capcom, RPG, Hex something? I don't know. Project X Zone. Yes, they're tactical role-playing games. They're Project X Zone. But you're right, they are Namco games. But this is what I'm thinking of. You're thinking of DS. Okay, we're thinking of the same thing. Yeah, I see that. Namco. Scotty, I'm doing well. How about yourself? Just hibernating from this cold, flipping weather down here. Scotty, where are you located? I'm in Canada, so it's always flipping cold for me for like, you know, most of the time. Oh, did I accidentally close my... Oh, no, I did. Okay, so we finished the Forgotten Tower. We fought the Red Dragon. Okay, we're going back to Gothic. Sounds great. Oops, I mean hovercraft. Item. Hovercraft. Scotty, I'm also in Canada. I'm a Winnipeg boy. I lived in Winnipeg for 2 years, Scotty. I live in Edmonton now, but I too have lived in Winnipeg for a point in for 2 years of my life. That's so fun. Yes, I have heard. I've got other Winnipegians in chat, Winnipeggers, who also are very upset about the cold in Winnipeg. And I feel for you, my friend. I've been there. Monolith Soft debbed, Namco published. Fascinating, right? Isn't it? I agree with the games and broadcast. That is very fascinating information. Alpha. Sano Sama! spent a week there one night? One night you spent a week there, Alpha? Sano Sama, oh my goodness, thank you so much for the raid. Hello, Cyberpunk 2077. What the baloney? How are you doing tonight? What's going on? What's on the up and up? Hello, Raiders. So great to see you all tonight. Entombed Hail? How you doing? Thank you so much for joining in the raid. What's going on? Scotty, no way, that's cool. I'm getting kind of used to it. I have over 80 hours in the protest of the ledge. Oh my goodness. Baby doll, I love your Pokemon plushies. Thank you so much. They are, well, I guess these guys are not Pokemon. These are Final Fantasy characters over here. Hello, Hamdi Gaming. What's going on? What's on the up and up? Sano-sama, how is Cyberpunk 77 tonight? Thank you so much for that raid. It means so much to me sharing your community with me, the humble Pando. And hello, Raiders. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Pando. I stream almost exclusively JRPGs. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is JRPG time, and we play them front to back, and we're currently going through Phantasy Star. And I do voice acting whenever there's no voice acting, blah, blah, blah. Not promising anything great, but it's always a fun time. Other than that, Fridays are currently devoted to Castlevania or kind of whatever, which means Friday, I'll actually be over on Trash Kitty 6's channel playing Ace Attorney with her, which we do once a month and is always really great. So you should check that out. But if you like Castlevania, if you like our JRPGs, if you like good times, if you like the 90s, if you like a chill vibe, you know, I don't get screamy. Things are kind of just... I used to work in the game industry, so I'm very knowledgeable about the game industry and, you know, video games in general. I'm an enthusiast, you could say. So I feel like all that stuff, you come in the right place. I don't know. Anyway, Phantasy Star. Jared, I like how you put so much effort and take streaming seriously. Baby doll, ooh, what did you do in the industry? So I did work on a big AAA franchise, a couple of them. I don't want to say what those are because it's much easier to find me in the credits in that case, my whole full name. But I was in QA. I did quality assurance work. Scotty, can you please tell me why Call of Duty Warzone is such a broken game? I think it's because Activision loves money and they like updating things without much foresight. And thusly, you end up with games that are kind of a little bit less worked on but rushed out the door because money. Also, yes, sometimes broken is entirely subjective. I'm glad folks like the old Warzone. No, I hear it's doing very well for them. So, but now it looks like it's do very well for Microsoft. So, I hope everyone's having a great night though. And Jared, thank you so much. I do take streaming seriously, but also I am just kind of myself, which is this dork you see before you who always kind of takes things moderately seriously. I don't know. I'm just having a good time, and my dream used to be to work for a game developer as... Oh, look at all these fishmen. I wanted to, work in the games industry as a PR person, someone who just talked to fans and got them pumped about video games and went to conventions and presented on a stage. And my goal in life is to present on the E3 stage one day, if E3 still exists. And so, I don't know, I just have this streaming for me kind of is that in my heart of hearts while I have like a job that's not in the game industry right now. But yeah, thank you so much for the follow, Hamdi Gaming. I really appreciate that. Welcome on into the Pando party. Woo, 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 woo. Ding. Cactuar pose. Devon Danger. Also, we should support the devs trying to unionize Activision. Yes, pro-unionization. You always play the best shows. Heck yeah. You want to be the hype crew. Nice. I like really what I want to do, not like even like I want it to be like I want to be a very important person in the company and tell you all why you should be excited about the future of the Persona franchise. I don't know. That's kind of a lower level. That's probably not going to be on the E3 stage. Let's be honest here. But I would like to present to you the next game in, the next Sony console, why not? Or the Nintendo console actually, but I'm not Japanese and I can snap really well though. So, you can put me on a Switch stage, Nintendo stage and all, I can do it. Devon Danger, in the future, there'll be no need for E3 nor fans, only money. Yeah, I think there's a place for E3 for like devs and, there's something about getting the industry all together in one spot every time that I think you're losing something from just doing your own direct style events. So I'm always going to hope there's going to be some E3 out there. But hey, did I hit Dungeon Key and not Hovercraft? I think that's what I did. But hey, you never know. The crazier things have happened and whatever. Okay, item. Now we're just hovercrafting. Right. I won't hold my breath, but I will cross my fingers. Okay, how's everyone's health doing? Everyone's actually doing great. So we're going to get on our ship, I think, because we're back in Gothic here. And we're going to get on a ship and go back to, Uzo. Ooh, 25,000 MST. Okay, so I guess we need to do a little grind time here for a moment, which might be a nice way to ease out of the stream this evening. So that's all right. This is some serious old school awesomeness. Yes, so we're playing Phantasy Star, which came out in 1988 on the Sega Master System, the system before the Genesis. If you've heard of Phantasy Star Online or Phantasy Star Online 2, or you've played Phantasy Star 2, 3, or 4 on the Genesis, this is the precursor. This is the game that came before all of them. And if it wasn't for this game, we wouldn't have the rest of them. Yes, 1988. And isn't it gorgeous? The Sega Master System is a killer little console. Devon Danger, sadly, the big publishers take all the air out of the room, so I wonder how much attention smaller devs truly receive. It's true. It's not so much what's happening on stage, though. I think that makes E3 important. I think it's the shaking of the hands and like the talks that happen. Like the smaller devs can actually get into a room with Sony and get like a deal to get onto the shops and such, much easier than just having to cold call people. You know what I'm saying? I think that stuff is important. Not the stuff that's important to, your average gamer, but to the folks in the industry. I think there's something important to that. Okie dokie. Let's see what we got here. So where do I want to go find these sandworms? Head west until you reach a mountain chain and then fight sandworms. Okay, great. We can do that. That's what I can do at least. So let's head west. Let's go walk in some circles to fight some sandworms. Oh, hello. Those are not sandworms. Those are antlions. 88, yes. And yet this game is still younger than me. Sano Sama. This reminds me of like the old Dragon's Quest or even Breath of Fire. Yeah, we've played through Breath of Fire 1 and 2 on stream. Oh yeah, here's our sandworms. This is what we want to fight. Ooh, look at that. Look at that animation for 1988. Okay, one sandworm down. You freaking love Breath of Fire. Yeah, I haven't played Breath of Fire 3 or 4 yet on stream, and I'm super excited about doing so because I've actually never played them. Space Go. E3 is an industry conference with guest passes and media coverage. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. In the last couple of years, they've kind of gotten away from that, which is not ideal for the for it itself, you know? Okay, so that gave us like 1,500 gold from just one fight here, so that's going to be how we get 25,000 gold pretty quickly here. Look at these sandworms. They're just like these little blue... He looks like he's having a nice time, you know? He's just like, hey, what's it? Hey, buddy, what's up? You want to hang out? And I'm like, not really. But thanks for the offer, I guess, little sandworm. Sano Sam, you didn't even know there's a 3 and 4? Yeah, they came out on the PlayStation 1. Some people try to claim that there's a 5th game, but those people are lying. Okay, so we're just, as you can see, just above my head here. This is actually a live screen from my screen as well. So you can see I currently have 18,228 Misatas, which is the currency in the game. And I'm just trying to get to 25,000, which fighting these sandworms, it won't be that long. It won't be too bad, but it'll take us probably to about the end of the stream. And Sano-sama, did I ask you, how was your stream tonight? Did you have a nice stream? It was a fun stream, baby doll? Nice. I'm glad to hear that. A fun stream is the best kind of stream, right? He did a lot of a new karaoke scene. Were you... And he hit 1,000 followers today. Congratulations, Sano-sama. That's such a huge accomplishment. Games and broadcast. Yo, the Project X game is Space Channel 5 and some other Dreamcast characters. This list is wild. I really wanted to play it, and then never picked it up, Games and broadcast, because I was like, well, the reviews are kind of middling. I don't know. But now I'm like regretting I never did it. Nekomichi, while we're on the subject, there's also no Lunar game on the Switch. Yeah, there isn't. There isn't, and I don't want to hear another word about it. On the DS, I mean. Switch? Why did I read DS? Baby doll, would you like a link to a clip from today? Sure, though I don't, unfortunately, have links on my Chatteroony, but if you want to just DM it, whisper it over to me or whatever, I would like to look at that. That's fun. Or, I mean, Discord always works well, too. No, we were getting way too many spam linkies, so I just said, you know what? Heck no to links. Devon Danger, I'm sure the 3DS is a Sega CD player, right? Of course it does. Speaking of, your old, Nintendo decided today that it's going to shut down the 3DS and Wii U eShops in March 2023, so they give you lots of warning about it. But I'm like, oh, I have a pretty definitive, like, I have a really, really nice, like, you can see behind my head here, I have a really nice 3DS collection. Not a sad list of games here, but I'm like, oh, there's some holes in it that I need to I need to pick up, and Well, Devon Danger, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is sitting there on the Switch, just waiting for you to play it, with 48 new courses coming to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the Switch, which I am so excited about. 48 new courses. Sorry, I don't mean to fangirl about it, but I'm so excited about that. Space Goat. It makes sense they'll do it eventually, but it's sad anyways. It's true, it is. And it makes me realize, like, okay, there are like a couple games I meant to buy, never did, and maybe I could augment my collection with them digitally, even though, you know, kind of wish I could have them physically, but Devon Danger, nah, I can't afford no Switch. Right. Well, if you ever find yourself with a Switch in hand, I hope that you're able to get Mario Kart 8 for yourself and enjoy all of the riches that come with that. Like Games to Broadcast, like I said, it is a bit off. Like a tri-ace RPG that doesn't quite stick with you. 7 chains after a super starts an awakening. Awakenings evolves into sublinks. That's how you bring it together for a cross-chain X. I actually made all that up. I remember it being sort of like one of those. Oh wow, okay, that's something intense. Okay, we have earned enough Misatas. Let's walk back to town and save there. Heal up, save, make sure everything is tickety-boo. Plus, Wii U doesn't charge for online. That's not wrong. But at least you have until 2023. Space Go, yes, Timmy, sweet Misatas, right? It's awesome. Space Go, I think the only reason is a really painful thing is because physical copies of games are so expensive now. To be honest, I understand why Sony and Nintendo don't want to keep providing support for consoles that are 10 to 15 years old. It's true. I think people just get really nervous about, you know, losing out on like just all of these games and being able to like purchase them, right? Like, it's a bummer. It's a bummer that you're just not going to be able to access half this stuff anymore. Timmy, I miss physical releases of manuals and maps and strategy guides. Heck yeah. Though I don't miss having a bunch of strategy guides around my house. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Meow. Odin. And then Noah. Yeah, looks good. Okay, so I'm going to save the game here. Perfect. Perfect. Yes, preservation of old games. That's the important part for sure. I 3000% agree with you, Games and Broadcast. I think it's more a nostalgia reflex than anything. Yeah, I think it's important to preserve. Game preservation is very important to me as a person. So I'm always hoping people are doing the good work so I have access to these games eventually if I missed out on them. And that the game is not just gone forever in the mists. But yeah, everyone, thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I think this is the end of your Pando Party stream for Wednesday, February 16th. Is it already the middle of the month already? How did this happen? What is time and where am I? Enchilada. Yeah, the Nintendo closing the 3DS and Wii U is not wise, but got time if there are any games need to get. Exactly. Devon Danger, hopefully the Wii U can get the same online revival that the Wii and PlayStation 3 saw. All those butts. Star Pendle, where am I indeed? Here just at the end. Star Pendle, no worries. I understand life is real. Life is real. And you have to experience it or deal with it. So, Scotty, it sure is, bro. On spring, I'm done with winter. Bring on spring, I'm done with winter. Yeah, winter is still, you're Canadian, you know. Winter's still with us for at least another 3 months, so. That's awesome, Star Pendle. Timmy, you're so done for winter. I'm ready for spring, too. I don't like it when it's hot, and I do not like spring, so. But I love fall, so I cannot get cool, beautiful weather. My favorite time of year is literally September to December. September to December, perfect, wonderful, excellent weather. Timmy, you like 35 degrees? I do not like 35 degrees. We do have time for Professor Pando, Mr. Bubbles. If you want to throw one down, we can do a Professor Pando before I head out. Absolutely. Throw down a Professor Pando and you got it. I'll just turn that volume down a little bit. Professor Pando can, okay, so we got a Professor Pando lecture for everyone tonight. A second one. Mm-hmm. So, welcome on in, class, to another Professor Pando lecture. It's our second one of the evening, so that's exciting. Mr. Bubbles has requested we learn about Arcana tonight. For those of you who don't know, all Professor Pando lectures come from the Guide to Japanese Role-Playing Games, this beautiful textbook right here. And we learn about JRPGs together during this very exciting time. So, let me just say also, again, I will always remind people of this. I don't actually wear glasses. I want y'all to know that I bought prop glasses specifically for this event. Okay, so yes, it's very thick. So let's find out where Arcana lives. Arcana. Page 575. So if you can just go to page 575 in y'all's textbooks, we will learn all about Arcana. Okay. What's it page did I say? Offended as a 4 eyes. I've actually, my dream was to wear glasses for many, many years. But I never got it. I have perfect vision, so I figured I might as well enjoy my glasses free years while I can, and then I will wear them as soon as I get older. Okay, so here's your Arcana screenshot. This is what we're going to read about this evening. Okay, so here we go. Time to learn about Arcana. Mr. Bubbles, lucky I have an astigmatism in both eyes. Games and broadcasts. Wow. And now booting the perfect vision horn. Ding. I've always been very proud of my eyeballs, okay? They're the one thing I can, that I can unequivocally brag about. Okay, so we're learning about Arcana. Developer, HAL. Released in 1992 for the platform the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, or the SNES as we like to call it for short. HAL's Arcana takes place in the land of Elemen, where powerful warriors called Card Masters threaten the rule of the evil Galnean. Most of these fighters have been ruthlessly hunted down, though the young Rook survives and trains himself to rise up against his oppressors. There are 5 chapters altogether. Along with Sega's Shining in the Darkness, Arcana was one of the few first-person dungeon crawlers to be localized in the early 16-bit console days. All of the characters and abilities are visually represented as cards. When a character is killed, their card is torn, for example. As usual, there are magic spells based on the 4 elements. Plus, you can buy cards and combine them for increased power. Rooks can also summon a spirit associated with one of these cards, which takes up one of the 4 party member slots. The other 2 slots are occupied by whichever characters are assigned to you for your current chapter. Each chapter also focuses on a specific set of dungeons, and you cannot backtrack to previously completed areas. While neither the combat nor the dungeon layouts are quite as advanced as in Wizardry, or even something like Shin Megami Tensei, Arcana is still tough. When a human character falls in battle, the entire game is over. Spirits can be killed without triggering a game over, but they can't be leveled up like regular characters. The only save point is in the town, and super powerful boss fights often pop up without warning, leaving you unprepared and typically slaughtered until you know how to approach them the next time around. It is rather unusual for its time, though overall the game is quite average. Watch out for a cameo of Hal's mascot Kirby in the intro, though. Really? Arcana was one of the few early RPGs to make it out in English for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Ransy Pants, is that Pikachu wearing a party hat? Yes, he's a party Pikachu, and he is absolutely wearing a party hat at the Pando party. So there you go. There's your Arcana lecture. I hope that was awesome for you, my friend, Mr. Bubbles. Warning, this book is incredibly biased, so if they say it's incredibly average, you can't totally take them at face value. And Mr. Bubbles, and now we gotta get Pando to play the game. The music and stuff is awesome. Thank you. You're very welcome, Mr. Bubbles. I am looking forward to checking it out eventually as we play through every JRPG ever. Woo! But with that, everyone, thank you so much for the follows, for all the raids, for lurking, for chatting, for any of the support you provide. It always means so, so, so much to me. You're all cool news cucumbers. Captain Jeff, remember, you have an appointment to get your bang trims tomorrow. Thank gosh, because look at this. They're just in my face. I can't see. I keep touching my eyeballs. And frankly, it's upsetting. So I'm very excited to have fresh bangs tomorrow. They'll still be long. They'll just be, you know, not in my eyeballs anymore. Have a good night, baby doll. Thanks for hanging out with us. Make sure they do a bang up job. Bang, 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 bang. Devon Danger. Okay. And just another reminder for folks. Friday night, we're not going to be here live on the Pando channel at 8 p.m. Mountain Time, which is 7 p.m. Eastern and 10 p.m. Eastern Time. And sorry, I said Eastern. I meant rewind. I didn't say any of that. 8 p.m. Mountain Time, which is 6 p.m. Pacific Time and 10 p.m. Eastern Time. You will find me at Trash Kitty 6. We will be playing through Ace Attorney together, and that is where you can find me on Friday. But if you don't know for absolute certainty, we're going to go raid Trash Kitty right now, so you can hit a little follow-a-roo on her stream, and you can watch us do just the most fun, hilarious streams that I do. I have such a great time. And she is very, very, very awesome. So, so yes, give her that follow-a-roo. Have a great night, everyone. Rest well, be safe, and we'll see you again Friday at Trash Kitty 6. Otherwise, Monday I'll be back with Phantasy Star. Maybe a bonus stream. We'll figure it out. Bye, everyone.